Ooh, what's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. Sports in the top 10. All right, let's make this public. This guy said, how long are you going to be on? Oh, I got 30 minutes till I get home. Really? Don't believe me? I'm going to show you. Okay, I don't want to know all the particulars. I just want you to come on the show. Hello, guys. Hello. You want to see what this clown is saying to me? Look, I sent him. You guys saw this. Come on the show. Let's talk about it. You really don't want me to come expose you? Yes, I do. I'll send the link now, okay? Bet them up. Are you ready? Sent them a link, and this is what he comes back with. How long are you going to be on? I'm driving right now. Give me 30 minutes to get to the house. How you driving and texting, bro? How you driving and texting? He probably will yell, knowing him. I don't know if I want to wait 30 minutes. I'm going to just keep it a band. I want entertainment, but I wanted it right now. Maybe 30 minutes will pass quickly. I don't know. Do I sleep? It's morning here. I can't sleep if it's morning. I don't know. Seems like he's got cold feet. He's not even responding now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Are you afraid? Are you afraid, Kenneth? What? Kenneth is running. Look. Can you see the chat?
I can see it. Yeah, I can see. Oh, wait. Let me go in here. Where he at?
How long you going to be on? I'm driving. Give me 30 minutes. I said, really? Really, dude? He going to say, yeah, baby girl. What? You're a whole cornball out here.
Oh, man.
I corrected him. I'm like, just come on your phone. I'm Suni. And then he introduced himself. I'm Kenneth. I don't want to know your name. I just want you to hurry up and bring your ass home.
But you can call me Duke. Oh, man.
This is a message, all right? I turned it into a liberal logic episode.
Uh-huh.
Yo, I tell you.
So this must have just happened.
Yes. As soon as I got off with, I did the live with Primetime Patriots. We did our thing.
Uh-huh.
And then I just looked at my inbox. I was like, what is this? This is a long message. So I clicked on it, and Buddy is like, yo, he tried to snap, but he didn't spell nothing right. No periods, no commas, no nothing. Just straight.
No, he was busy. Put the message there. Let's see it.
Straight Ebonics.
Downtown Marlon Brown, what's happening, baby? Downtown ready for some action.
So am I, man. Here it is. This shit right here. This shit right here, nigga.
What about you, Ben? What about you, Ben claiming that you are a patriot for the last 4 years, so you do something you a fake? I don't see why fathers don't see this shit, but I don't. I do. Whoa. But I do. You want to see other act and ass talking about you ain't patriots. So let me see you get out and act like a hoe. And go to war like you say, crazy ass. I don't know what color you want to be, but do you know if Orange Cheeto Man and Chump see your ass on fire, he won't piss on your ass. But your ass needs to look into the mirror and see how chocolate your ass is supporting a known white supremacist racist ass pig who don't give two fucks about women's. Am I reading this? Don't y'all be quit laughing at me, Marlon. That ain't funny. Listen, man, my education. I can't read that good. Don't laugh at me, Marlon. Supremacist racist ass pig who don't give two fucks about women's and told his base to lock up Michigan governor and his brand, tried to kidnap her and killed her, and y'all chump supporters think that shit cool. But oh yes, I listened to you to see what else dumb shit you finna say. Go. Can it go further? Okay.
It was a long message. I got to screenshot the rest. It was longer than that.
Huh.
This dude, bro.
I'm sorry, y'all. He's
right. He ain't wrong. I mean, you know.
I got an 8th grade.
Here's the rest of it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Y'all chump supporters think that shit cool, but oh yes, I listened to you to see what else dumb shit you finna say on live. I can't believe my own people don't have your own. Okay. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna just come out and tell y'all. I told Suni in private, but forget it. I'm gonna just tell y'all. My education is so low. You know, I can't read that good, but I'm working on it. I'm getting it together. I promise. I'm not playing. I'm getting it together.
I got some good news for you, Corey.
Oh, what you got, man?
That is even below your grade level. So there is no hope of you trying to read that.
No, I just didn't want nobody to laugh at me for my, because I was.
No, you pretty much read it exactly how it's written.
I did, man.
That was
wow.
That was gold. What you talking about?
I did it, man.
Alex, what you gonna come on here and talk about, bro? I don't want to flame you live because we're cool. I'm in a flaming mood right now. If you say some stupid shit, bro, I'm gonna go in on you. I'm telling you now. You go
Corey will. Corey's nice. Corey's the bad guy. Hey, come on. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, Alex. I mean, let's have a discussion. Who is
that? That's your buddy from school, right?
No, this is just he watches the show and he's like,
yeah, I'd like to talk to him. He sounds like a real good.
You know what? This is a good conversation because he says, my skin color is who I am. Like that defines who I am. That's my identity.
I could see that. I mean, he has a valid point, right? Let's
I can see what he's saying, Suni. I mean, let's bring him on. Let's talk to him.
Okay. Y'all ain't shit.
She gonna just throw us under the bus.
Alex Powell. We will have you on while we wait for the next victim.
Alakay the lion. Alakay.
Everybody wants a remix. Let's go.
Let me get my mic right.
Where my pen at? Oh, damn. I got it. I gotta hit the weed one time.
What chick? That's my not so subtle one. What chick?
I gotta get my mic right. Hold on, let me get my mic.
Kenneth, what's going on?
That's my reverse right there. You get that? Did you hear that? Put your wee chomp.
Is he coming on?
Alex Powell, yeah. He's coming on. I sent him the message.
Oh.
We're still waiting for the Ebonics king over there.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's time for us to just start realizing. Stop saying.
Yeah, you keep looking down. Try not to look up and say what you gotta say. Go ahead.
What is wrong with y'all, man?
In America, you guys have an animal called the vulture, right?
The vulture. Okay. All right.
So back home, our word for that animal is kobo.
Is Coco?
Kobo.
Kobo,
right?
Kobo, okay.
Yeah, Kobo.
Okay, Kobo.
So we have an also saying that say some people like to pretend that they're King Kobo.
King Kobo. Okay.
Yeah. They think they can just devour you, not realizing that all they're doing is feasting on something dead.
Yeah.
Alex, man.
In my,
TikTok.
word, in my way, I think we're waiting on King Ebonics, otherwise known as King Kobo.
Okay, so who is going to be the good versus bad and the cut mofo? Corey and
Well,
Robert.
I might play all 3 roles today.
So I was about to say, it's Suni's victim. We should leave the slaying to her. We should set it up. You and I can set him up. We can play the brothers. Okay, we're gonna be the brothers.
Oh shit, Alex is here.
All right,
you're gonna be
what's up, Alex, man?
You hear me? So that's how it's gonna work. I think that's the best way for it to work. We're gonna be the brothers, and you're gonna be the slayer. Just
I don't know if it's supposed to sound choppy or not, but it sounded choppy on my end.
Uh-oh. That's not how it's supposed to sound. That means you got that Cricket Wireless over there.
What?
Cricket Wireless.
Why you put him off? What happened?
I didn't. He's going to come back. I didn't do that.
I was going to say, damn, Suni is on a roll. Holy hell.
They say, dang.
Not fair, 3 against 1. No, it's not 3 against 1. Alex is cool.
No, I'm not.
Alex is hella cool.
It sounds bad. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but
I hear you good.
But it sounds like a fan, like you're talking in a fan to me.
For real?
Damn.
Oh,
you gotta tell me about how this
Suni. That's only yours doing it.
Really?
Everybody else.
What about mine?
No,
what about mine?
Yours good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's on right there.
I don't know. It just sounds like feedback or whatever. But that's anyway, this is what I was trying. Right, this is where I was trying to go with what I was saying to Suni, because she said she doesn't identify as black. You know what I mean? So I'm like, she says she don't identify as black first. She says she is American first. Mm-hmm. My whole thing is, if you can't identify as black and have white people as your friends, they're not your friends. Because the first time, if they tell you they don't see color when they see you, they're dismissing who you are right off bat. That's how I feel. Off bat, if they look at you at face value, they see you in the store, and they tell you or whatever, however they meet you, and they tell you, well, I don't see color because I'm not racist. That in turns, it dismisses who you are, because you are your skin before you anyone else. Even if you're born in America, if you never open your mouth up to anyone, if you travel across the world, if you never open your mouth up anywhere, they would never know you was born in America. They will only know that you are black. So it's not a bad thing to hold on to who you are as a black person, because we really don't know our history. What history do we really know of us other than the paperwork that they signed to make us legal in order to vote, drink out of water fountains, have a name on our birth certificate as black or African American, whatever they put on there? Only way we are human is because they passed laws to make us human. So holding on to what is dear to a culture that identify us as black in America because we don't know our history is something that you're supposed to be proud of. And if you dismiss that because you are the only person in the sea of white people, that's something. That's a mental imbalance. That's a mental imbalance, because you should be unapologetically black, and they should like you for who you are, no matter if you're black or not. If they are with your cause and they are for your cause, there's no reason why they shouldn't respect you, because you feel like, okay, there are certain things going on in the black community that we see that need to be addressed, because y'all have created this dysfunction, and that should, I think that should be respected. And I'm not saying that you should go out and be protesting like, I'm black, yeah, I'm black, yeah, you don't know I'm black, BLM, yeah, I'm black. Now, it's not like that. You should not commit treason on your race, because if you ask any other race what they are, they're gonna tell you. If they are white, they're gonna tell you. If they are Spanish, Caucasian, they're gonna tell you whatever they are. They're gonna tell you that because they are proud of it. So when did it become an issue for black people to be proud to be black? We can't say that we are black. If we say that we are black, we are race. We're being being racist or whatever. That's not right, man. That's not right. And that's the only point I was trying to get across.
So what is it? Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. You go ahead.
So what does it mean to be black?
What does it mean to be black? in this day and time is to have the history that was passed down from us, from our grandmothers and great grandmothers, that the culture that we went through in our neighborhoods, because that's all we have. We don't have anything before that because that has been washed away from our ancestors who got enslaved. We don't know that.
Do me a
we
favor.
have to start somewhere.
Do me a favor, because I'm the slow one out the group. Can you kind of bring it a little smaller, like break it down, like shorter? Because that's a long answer, and it's hard for me to comprehend that. I don't know if I ain't trying to be funny.
Don't come with that.
No, I'm just keeping it real. No. Listen. Don't
not belittle yourself in order for me to change up the lexicon. That
I'm just keeping it real. I don't know if you understood. I was trying not to belittle you. Actually, I don't think that. I don't know if you answered the question or not. I was asking, what does it mean to be black?
All right, expound on that for me, so I can get where you're trying to go.
Where I'm trying to go is I'm trying to get an answer so I can understand what you're saying. I'm saying, what does it mean? Okay. Let me be more specific. What does it mean to you to be black?
For me to be black is to carry my parents, my grandparents, my grandfather history, what I was taught.
Okay, so
on legal documents, I'm considered black because the white people passed the law to say that I'm black. This is my group of people. There's no getting around it.
So white people determine who you are?
Just like white people determine who they are on documents.
No, I asked you, did white people determine who you are?
They determine what nationality we are. Now, could you dispute that?
No, I'm asking you, do white people determine who you are? Who you are? You.
My character?
No, that's not. Do
black
white people...
Black is a legal term.
Okay, I get that. I'm asking you.
So how did we get that? How did we get that name black? How did we
Hold on, man.
I'm just asking, how did we get that?
I know, but can you answer my question? I asked first, didn't I?
That's why I answered you. I said,
no, you didn't.
Black is what I consider my parents, my grandparents, my grandfather, what they told, how they brought me up is black to me. That's my skin color.
All right, okay, man. I'm sorry. I thought I asked you something that I didn't. So let me try again. Do white people determine who you are?
You asking a character question. I'm
asking a basic question, bro. Like,
no, they don't. They don't determine my character. My upbringing determine my character.
Hold on. Do white people determine who you are? Can I get a yes or no or no?
I just answered it. They can't determine my character, but I know by legal law.
So that's a no. So that's a no.
That's correct.
All right. So who are you?
My name is Alex.
I know. But who?
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, continue.
No.
I gotta mute.
Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying. So okay. So we already determined that white people do not determine who we are. So who are you?
No. You can't. You can't say that.
You said that. I didn't say that.
No, you saying determine who I am as a character.
I didn't say that's not what I asked you.
Well,
I didn't ask you that.
Am my skin color, they determine your skin color too.
I didn't ask you that either.
What are you asking me then? What do you mean?
I asked you, do white people determine who you are? You keep telling me.
What does that mean? Like,
what do that mean?
Yeah, the character. You want to laugh, man? You're not making sense. No, you're not making any sense to me.
Maybe I'm not. I don't know, man. Maybe it's me.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question.
Can you answer my question first?
They do not determine my character.
No, do they determine who you are, man?
What do you mean? Like, do they determine who I am? What? Like a what? All
right, you're not gonna answer the question. Okay, what's your question? Let me answer your question.
No, I'm saying, but what do you mean? What did they determine? Because,
I don't know how else to explain that.
Let me ask you a question. When you go to the hospital, right, and you have a child, you had your children or whatever when you went to the hospital, and when you signed that birth certificate, what did that birth certificate say on it?
I don't remember. It's been like 6 years.
I don't like talking to people like that. Don't
like what? I'm serious, man. Listen, man. If you ask me a question,
I'm saying you don't have any kids?
Yeah, I got 4 of them.
You have 4 kids, and you telling me you don't remember what's on your kids' birth certificate?
It's as far as what, like their name and all that stuff.
Man, the sex, the race, all of that.
Oh, Colombian and black.
Okay, but you telling me, you trying to preach to me and tell me that
I'm
they
not trying to preach
determine
you.
who-
Ask you a question, bro.
But you said no. You saying, but you trying to twist what I'm saying.
No, I haven't twisted nothing.
You know well right. That
Hold on,
white people
man.
determine
Listen,
who we are.
listen, man. Let's be real. Okay, if you ask me a question, like I can give you a sample. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna give you a direct answer.
That is a direct answer.
What? So I still haven't determined. Do white people determine who you are or not?
They determine who you were too and your kids.
So is that a yes?
Man, I see you want to play games.
I'm not playing games, man. It's a question, dude.
I thought I was online with speaking with intelligent people.
No, I told you earlier in the beginning.
Damn, see, now I gotta pipe up.
Listen,
I want to smoke because y'all gonna have to make have to make me believe that white people didn't have no interference in who we are and how we are developed today.
So, what year were you born?
79.
Did you go through civil rights?
I was after the civil rights, talking about Martin Luther King and all that.
Did you go through Jim Crow?
I know about it.
Did you go through Jim Crow?
I know about it.
Were you brought here on a ship?
No.
So then you're American because you were born here. That's who you are. There is no we were brought here because we weren't brought anywhere.
Who said I was an American? Who said I wasn't?
You said you're black first because we don't know our history. And I don't know about you, but I know my history. I'm American. This is where I was born. I'm not African American. I do not like being called that. I really would rather people not recognize that I'm black because it really does not matter. That's just my personal take on it. What does it matter? Like, why is that such a huge thing? I'm black. Look at me.
Okay. All right. When you travel to where you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you had to get your passport and stuff, right? You saying that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're black or not, and that doesn't determine any factor of how you live your life. But yet, it's still on that passport. When you fill that out, your nationality is clearly marked on it that you're a black American.
You sure? I can go get my passport now.
When you are, so you never filled out the form for your passport?
I live in another country, so yeah.
Okay, you know why are you trying to give me the runaround? I already know what I'm talking about. I already know what I'm talking about.
Everybody has to sign that out though, and that's for census purposes.
But I'm saying though, everything that you do is a reflection on your skin color.
I don't believe that.
What?
I don't believe that.
Hold on, man. So, and please, and I answer first. Okay, white people do not determine who I am.
Well, how do you know they white?
Because that's just what I call it. That's what I choose to call them based on what they look like. Or what they look like.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Now what?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, so do white people determine who you are?
That is such an open-ended question. It doesn't.
God determines who we are because He formed us in the womb, so He determined whether we're black or white based on who our parents are.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever sat by the stove and your grandmother whatever press comb the girl your sister hair?
Yes, I got my hair pressed all through my childhood.
Now wait, that kind of experience
would never culture.
Happen. Exactly. That kind of experience would never happen in a Caucasian household unless they have an adopted child that they do that to. Being black is the name that they gave us.
Who's they?
Their paperwork that they have. Everything that you are allowed to do is passed through law. Even voting is something that's passed by law in order for you to be in society. That's just the way it is.
It's a right.
It's not a right. If it was a right to be a human being as a black person, there should be no way that they would have to pass a law for us to be able to go to a water fountain, or they should have to pass a law for us to actually vote, or they should pass a law.
But that didn't happen all over. Like that wasn't a global thing for black people. Don't do that. I know my history. That was not a global thing for black people.
What are you saying? What was in the global?
Every black person was not designated to drink at one specific fountain. That happened mainly in the South. Let's just keep it a buck. I know my history, dog. It happened in the South.
I don't know what history you talking about.
My grandmother, my grandmother was Indian and Native American.
Ma'am, let me tell you
Okay?
something. Let me tell you something. My
Why?
grandmother is Indian.
Wait,
What do you say?
The point I'm making is she has never. My grandmother was born alive 93 years. She has never told me any instance in whether she was treated in a racist manner or someone was mean to her. She grew up in Alabama. She said, yes, there were fountains, but when I went to Chicago, she moved up north. There was no environment like that. Both my grandparents.
Maybe if we get an understanding of what you're trying to say, then we can have more productive conversation.
Basically, I'm saying that if you can't identify
Uh-huh.
that you're black, if you can't stand in the room for the people and say that you're black, if it's 4 white people on the panel and you have one person, just like Dave Chappelle say, are you part of the joke or are they laughing at you?
Wait, so
That's the whole point.
who wouldn't say they was black? Because Suni said she was. I mean,
she said
she just
doesn't
said
identify as
she
black.
said she black. She not African American.
What the fuck?
What? What?
I'm not African American. I'm not from Africa. My lineage does not lead back to Africa.
Where your lineage lead to? Where you from?
Who?
America.
No.
You
talking about me?
If you want to know, my great grandfather was a slave owner. He was Native American. He was not white or black. He was Native American, and he owned slaves.
I'm asking you. All right, since you said it like that, your great grandfather was a Native American. Mm-hmm. He had slaves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, that means that you was born in some kind of, not you, but your ancestors probably was born in some kind of rape system that they probably was buck breeding or whatever.
Nah, he married his wife and they had children.
Okay, so
he didn't rape his slaves.
All right,
that's not the type of man he was.
She eventually gave in to be married to her oppressor, which is called Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, I'm offended. Damn.
But you the one said it. You said your granddaddy was a slave owner. You said your granddaddy was a slave owner.
You said he raped people, and then you said eventually he got my grandmother. Nah, dog. They love each other. That's it.
It's hard to get somewhere with him because he won't answer questions.
We're gonna let Marlon go. Maybe Marlon can get it out of him.
I can't answer open-ended. I answered it the best way I could.
You can't answer an open-ended question?
I answered it the best way I could.
Oh, okay. All right. So it ain't just me then. So what is your history? Why is this history thing so important? How does that tie into being black? Or what are you, African American? What are you?
I'm considered black. My birth certificate say I'm black. When they changed from being Negroes or whatever on your birth certificate, and they changed it to black. Now we are black now.
I know, but what to you? What are you? What do you consider yourself?
I'm considering myself black.
Oh, are you African American?
Bro, I know my ancestors.
I'm just asking you, man. What the heck? What's going on, man?
You asking me crazy questions. What do you consider yourself as?
I'm black.
Are you African American?
No, not at all.
No.
So
hell no.
So where did black come from? Where did black come from?
I don't know.
Being born in America?
No, I hold that soon. Where does black come from?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Do you know who started calling us African Americans?
So you don't know
who brought that?
Yeah, I know who brought
that around?
Yes,
so I'm saying, but you don't know.
Yes,
I'm saying
I know exactly who I am. Yes, sir.
I say you don't know where you get black from.
Where I get black from?
Yeah, you don't know why you call yourself black.
Because I'm black. That's it.
No, I'm saying though. No, I'm asking you. So you don't remember coming up?
Yeah, because mom and them had told me that. They said, "Boy, you black."
So you never read your birth certificate, nothing like that.
On my birth, I don't think my birth certificate. Hold on. I don't know if my birth certificate sound black or not, but I'm black. I'm always talking about what do I consider myself to be, and I consider myself to be black.
I know you black. I know you're black because on your birth certificate that they put in place says that you're black.
Right. So what was the overall point so we can get somewhere? What was the overall point?
We've been speaking about the overall point for the past 15 minutes.
Okay, can I ask you a question and then we'll move on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who started calling black people African Americans? You should know this because you were
I
born
don't
before
know.
it happened.
African Americans.
I don't know.
You were born
black
before it
leader.
happened. So you
I
were
don't know. When I
Your
come
so-
up,
Jesse
James
Jackson.
Brown,
your
James
so-called
Brown said,
black
"I'm
leader.
black and I'm proud." When I was coming,
Jesse
James
Jackson.
Brown said, I don't-
Jesse Jackson decided we would be called African American so that we would have some type of lineage because, like you just said, nobody black in America knows where the fuck they come from, even though we were all born here. Jesse Jackson decided to call you African American.
So because you don't know where we come from, there's a reason. That is a reason why you should disown where
I'm not disowning anything.
possibly your ancestors come from there. Possibly that your ancestor came from Africa, but you gonna disown that share because you feel like this. What's why? Because you feel
Where
like
you come from?
what do you mean?
Where do you come from? Man, why? Every question
Go
I
ahead,
ask, people are
Marlon.
like,
I
what?
don't know.
What do you
Maybe
mean?
Marlon can understand because I'm American. I was born here. My family was born here. Everything I know is American culture. That's how I grew up.
So
Period.
I'm saying though, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Any other group of people could be born in America. Their kids could be born in America. And I've been around a lot of people. Any other group of people that's born here, like my age, they always say, well, yeah, this is my parents, and this is where we are from.
So where
They
you from?
always identify for what 9 times out of 10, bro. If we was coming through the slavery, you know our ancestors come from Africa.
I don't know that. Where are you from, man?
What do you mean where I'm from?
I don't understand what you know. What? I don't know what to do with this dude.
I'm gonna let Marlon talk. Go ahead, Marlon. I know he's
Some
been
people
waiting.
are so smart that I just can't believe it.
I told you I'm not smart in the beginning. Then you tried to tell me I was. I done told you now. I said I ain't smart, but you don't want to believe me. So I'm trying to ask simple questions, like really simple questions, like where are you from?
What do you mean where I'm from? What does that mean?
What do I mean? Where you from?
Yeah.
Where you from means where you from. Like I don't know how to.
Where I was born. What state I was born in?
Yeah.
I was born in Louisiana.
Okay. And where your ancestors from?
9 times out of 10, my ancestors were fucking descendants of slaves.
So would I fucking understand that you don't fucking really know?
So your
No, I'm asking you. No, you said that. You said 9 times out of 10.
9 times out of 10,
Okay.
majority of the black people that are down south, they descendants from slaves.
I'm talking about you. I'm asking about you.
I just told you. I mean,
So you said so technically you don't know,
9
right?
times out of 10,
Hold
they
on.
descendants from slaves.
So you don't know. Is that correct?
9 times out of 10, they're descendants of slaves.
I just want to make sure I'm right, man. Do you know or you don't? What's going on with you?
Go ahead, Marlon.
So what's your last name? Where you from?
My last name is Fair, and I'm from Indiana.
So Fair. So where did that Fair come? What? Trace that back for me.
I don't know. I don't know where it came from. That was my dad. Hold on, I'm asking you a question. Hold on. Let me answer you. Can I answer you? Can I answer you? Can I answer your question, please?
Go ahead.
You asked me a question. You asked me where did that name come from? That name came from my daddy. That was my daddy's last name. And that name attached to me. Because at the time, my mother and my daddy was married. And so I got the last name Fair.
Dog.
So you don't.
We know exactly what you're saying.
So
I know exactly what you're saying.
You don't sign Fair on none of your paperwork. You don't sign the last name Fair on none of your paperwork.
Absolutely, yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm asking you, where did your dad? What you can go back and research where that Fair comes from. So I'm saying though, where is that Fair? Where did that Fair come from? 9 times out of 10, it came from what? From
my daddy.
Oh my God, bro.
No, 10 times out of 10, for sure, it came from my daddy.
So your daddy started the last name Fair?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I am talking to somebody slow.
Yeah, you are.
I really am. I thought you were joking.
You know what? I might as well let you talk to Marlon. Okay, talk to somebody smart. Marlon, talk, please. I don't know what to say to him. He's smart.
But you having a dialogue about you having a nonchalant dialogue about being black in America.
I'm black, man. I am black.
No, you don't know your history. You
Okay.
don't know
You
your
don't
history.
know your
Do you
history.
know
You
your
tell
history?
other people what
I
they
don't.
know.
Okay,
Okay,
what's
so then
your point?
keep that energy with you and say you can only speak for you, my guy. You don't know nobody else on this cast. You don't even know
I
if we
just
trace our
asked.
ancestry
I
back.
just
Can I tell you something about my history?
asked.
Can I tell you something about my history for real?
Go
For
ahead.
real. Now this
Go
might throw you off, but I'm just being serious. I really don't care. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I'm living today. I'm taking care of my family today. I got kids, I got a wife, I got a family right here, right now, today that I need to take care of. And all that stuff about these history lessons and all this person say this person say that. I'm not even into that no more, man. I'm just concerned about what I need to do to take care of my family and build a legacy for my family
I
and my
thought
kids
so.
today. That's it.
I knew it wasn't on there. It says American. I said, I got 3 of them. But go ahead, Marlon, because I know he's about to talk. I'll unmute both of us so we don't feel urged to talk.
Do you believe there's a difference between who you are and what you are?
True.
Okay, so I think what you're doing is conflating the two. What we are is black. That's inevitable. We were born that way, and we're not disputing what we are. What we're disputing is who we are. And I'm not going to take what I am to be who I am, which means I'm not going to delve into the reasons why I'm black, reasons how I became black, reasons how I was named black. I just am, and that's inevitable. What I will not allow what I am to do is dictate who I am. So I can identify as anything I want, including just American, and not care about the past. We 3 don't care about the past, even though we know it. And it's easy to find. We don't feel the need to go find it. It's just that simple. The history is what it is. Slavery happened. Slaves came. Slaves died. Slaves lived. Slaves had babies. Here we are. Boom. Blacks in America. However they named us, whoever named us black, however they came to identify us as that. When we say our people, white people, our friends, and I say our people, I don't mean that I'm identifying with white people, just so you know I'm not trying to say that. Our friends who are white, because they've been told that's what they are as well. When we hear them say they don't see color, it means they don't see us as the identifier. They don't see my color as who I am because they're not looking at the external. They know me, my character, my person, how I walk with them, how I talk with them, how I interact with them. So they're not seeing my color.
Only when you interact. Only when you interact.
No. You can't tell me how my friends view me when I know my friends and you don't. How are you going to get on a limb and tell me who you don't know how they behave towards me? Are you going to generalize? You just did. You just did by saying only around me. That's a behavior.
No, I said you say your friends don't associate you as being black because they're
no,
friends.
I didn't say that. That's not what okay, I'm a very big man on words, how you say and what you say. I did not say that.
What you say?
I said my friends don't see who I am as a color.
Okay, that's exactly
what I said. Because they know that is not what you said.
So what do they see you as?
Marlon Brown.
Because they are your friends, they're interacting with you.
Because that's who they know me as.
Exactly, because you interacted with them.
So how are you, who've never interacted with them, going to tell me anything about who they are and about the interaction between us two?
Because I know when I'm
you don't know because you don't know them.
I know when I'm walking down the street and if any
that's you.
Just even if a police officer
that's you
going on a call.
But
what are you gonna say?
That's you.
If an officer go on a call,
that's you.
No, that's the world.
That is you.
What world are you living in that they go?
Obviously not your crazy ass world. I'm living in mine.
Okay, so
do you live around black people? Do you live around black people?
No, explain to me.
I will right now. Do you live around black people?
Yeah.
Do you live? Okay, I live around mostly white people. You know what they don't look at me like? Black. You know where I do find myself getting looked at as black? Tell me where I get looked at as black. Tell me where. You know where. Tell me where.
I don't know where.
Around niggas. That's the only time I get looked at as black. Around niggas. No, around niggas. every day of my life, as long as I've known myself. The only people to identify my behind as black are black people. Why is that?
Okay. Why is that? Well,
why is that?
Let me ask you this question. So your ass get pulled over in your car, right?
Countless times have happened, yes.
You get pulled over in your car, or you run. Just say if you run. They don't know who the hell.
Why the hell am I running?
Wait, let me ask you a question.
Am I a Negro? I don't run. I'm not a crook.
Whatever happens.
No. You ain't gonna put a hypothetical bullshit to me and say whatever.
Okay.
If I get pulled over, why the hell am I running?
When they pull your ass over, you think they're gonna say your name? They're not gonna say your name. They don't even.
How they gonna know my name, you jackass? They don't know me.
All right, they're gonna say you black.
You are a freaking retard.
They don't know your name.
I'm not even
they gonna tell you. They gonna say you black, son.
You know what they're gonna say? Hand me your license and registration. You know what my license and registration gonna have on there? My bloody name.
Brown.
My name. You absolute asshat. It has my freaking name on it. You have a brain and you don't engage it when you open your jackass mouth. You talk like an absolute fool. You sit there, lean back in your chair, talking about, I'm black. Know what you are, freaking retarded. You actually give retards a bad name. You slow it and shit in the wintertime, frozen into the ground for the last 9 months.
So
police stand up, mute that jackass. Please mute that jackass. I'm trying to say something like an educated, foolish ass. When the cop pulls me over, I do not need to tell him I'm black because he can say it. And he gives me an order, license, registration. I hand it to him. Then he says, hey, Mr. Brown, do you know what I pulled you over for? I said, yeah, I was speeding. Oh, maybe next time slow down. I said, if there's going to be a ticket, give me the ticket. You know how many times I've been pulled over? Tell me how many times I've been pulled over. Tell me how many times I've been pulled over.
I've been pulled over?
How many? Not you. How many times have I been pulled over?
You making this?
How many times?
They pull your car.
How many times?
Who the hell?
How many times have I been pulled over?
They don't know who the hell you.
I'm older than you. So I've been pulled over more than you.
They don't know who you are when you.
How many times have I been pulled over?
Man, I bet you don't even.
And where? And where?
In your family.
And where?
I bet you don't have no law enforcement in your family. I bet you.
Oh, don't I?
I bet you
don't. I?
So you should know when they pull that car, they don't know who's in that car. When they pull that car,
don't I? Don't I?
When they pull that car, well, you should know the protocol.
I know the protocol. License and registration. Do they say license and registration is black man?
When they pull your car over, they don't ask you that because you in the car.
Is this guy for real?
You are in the car, bro.
Is he for real?
Drive behind you and pull.
You know, I was anticipating maybe he was saying something that y'all didn't get, not realizing that he was really stupid. But he is this stupid.
How the fuck they know who you are?
This guy is a different level of retard.
Bruh, I'm sorry.
Let me finish off with this. I'm not against this monkey one more time, and you are a monkey. You are the reason why they give that racist term to black people. You're that reason. You're that reason.
Go ahead.
I'm not done yet, Corey. Let me finish.
Okay.
This is the kind of idiot. This is the kind of idiot that causes black people to get shot. This fool. When you see black people get pulled over and assume I'm gonna run, or if they pull him over because I'm black, it's idiots like this that cause black people to get shot. Because he pushes around the narrative that's what cops see. I hope one day, I really hope, and I'm gonna say this out loud, and everybody listening to this, I really hope one day, really hope one day that it'll get through your thick skull. I really hope it gets through your thick skull. I really do, but I doubt it will.
You a dummy.
I doubt it will. I really do.
You a straight dummy because you have no clue what the fuck you talking about.
No, because I've never been pulled over, right? Never.
When they pull your car with son, they don't know who you are, son.
Obviously they don't, you jackass. How would they know? Do I go around shouting my name?
They know who you are. Oh, they know my name, James, whoever. They know.
Is this dude for real? Did I not just finish telling them they looked at my license? Did I not just say that?
But when they pull you over, they don't know who you are. You are
wow.
A black suspect.
Wow. I'm a black suspect.
In the car. You don't know.
If my windows are tinted, how do they know what race I am?
Bro,
how did you know what race I am when they pull me over if my windows are tinted?
When they turn on the lights to pull your ass.
How do they know what race I am when they pull me over if my windows are tinted? You tell me.
So you have illegal tinted windows?
There are plenty of places where the window tinted is legal, jackass. Plenty of places. I am asking you a very, very specific question.
You have illegal tinted windows.
If your windows are tinted, How are they going to know?
If you have illegal tinted windows.
If my rear windows are tinted, which is very legal, how are they going to know what race I am by pulling me over if they're behind me?
They don't know what race you are.
Exactly. What asshat? They don't. They don't know I'm black.
So when they walk to your window, you think they know your name?
I'm done. I'm done with this idiot. I am. I'm done with this idiot. I can't. I'm not even going to listen to your voice anymore because I feel myself getting more retarded the more you talk. I literally feel brain cells dying the more you open your mouth. I literally feel brain cells leaving me. They're leaving me. They're dying as you open your mouth.
Do you have anything?
Do
you have anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost like you have mental halitosis. It's killing me. There's a level of retardation coming out your mouth that I can't believe you make it to this age. How are you even wiping your own ass? I don't even know how you do that. How do you not confuse the shit in your ass with the stuff that's in your brain? I think somehow when you wipe your ass, you actually wipe your mouth. Because that's what you need to start doing. Buy 2 rolls of toilet paper.
We got Shelly.
One for your ass and one for your mouth.
Hey, Shelly.
But Shelly's a police officer. Come out your mouth, it's going to come out your ass.
Alex, real quick.
You shit more times a day out your mouth than you do out your ass. And people are worse off for it.
Alex.
Worse off.
Alex. Turn him on, Sony.
He is. Oh.
Alex, I can't hear him. Can you hear me, man?
He's there.
Alex. I can't hear him.
You ain't talking.
Alex.
He's not saying nothing.
I can't do his shit and went out or something. It sounds like you talking through a fan or something. I don't know.
All right, this is me and you now. I just want to ask you, can we talk now?
Go ahead.
Are you mad at white people?
No. White people are just like people like us. But for you not to identify that you are black, that's just how could you not identify that you are black?
Who, me?
Anybody just black.
Who do you know that don't identify that they black?
You just asked me that.
I know, but I didn't get an answer.
You just that's the whole premise.
Can you ask me again? Can you answer me again?
No,
who do you know did that?
No, because you already know we discussed that. Ask me something else.
Man, I want to know, man. Do you know? Okay, do you know anybody who won't say they black? That's black.
Only reason why I brought it up because Suni said she identifies as American first before she identifies black. That's the reason why we're talking about the topic.
And that bothers you?
It doesn't bother me. I'm just
so why you talking like that then?
Because my point I'm trying to state is why would you not identify with a culture?
She said she black, man.
No, oh my God.
The culture is shit. That's why no one wants to identify with shitty culture.
To acknowledge that I'm black first, and I'm not willing to do that because
this woman right here, whoever this is, just came on here.
Shelly,
she can talk.
Go ahead, Shelly.
What is Shelly? What is Shelly?
What is she?
Don't ask for that. Don't ask for that.
No, they're asking you.
No.
So now you running Suni's show now. You running Suni's show.
I'm just saying.
You the man, big Alex. You a monster, dog. You a monster.
Come
on here.
I think y'all trying to leave.
Go ahead. Say what you got to say. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just wanted to. So I'm Shelly. Alex, hello.
Hey.
So I wanted to know, like, if the whole topic was basically about Suni not identifying, according to you, that she was black, saying that she was American first, then when the whole conversation got heated, why would you revert to the whole police rhetoric? Like, oh, well, when you're pulled over.
Uh-huh.
Why would
that's something readily that I can bring up that I can talk about, that it doesn't matter what color you are. When you get pulled over by an officer, and if you are black or any other color, 9 times out of 10, the situation is not going to go as simple as it would if it was a Caucasian person.
Don't kill him, Kelly. Kelly, don't chill it.
And do you have statistics to back that fact up?
Of course.
Do you?
Of course.
I'd like you to send me those receipts because I have statistics that will prove otherwise.
What are your statistics?
I've been a Chicago police officer for 24 years, and I work the street in middle of Humboldt Park.
Look at the face.
I also train recruits. When I pull somebody over, you started saying that went with the police thing because you said that 9 times or most of the time, it's not going to go right if the person is black. But you also stated that the police don't know who you are when they're pulling you over.
Right.
And therefore, that negates you getting pulled over because of the fact that you're black.
So
I can tell you right now, I have pulled plenty of people over in my 24 years, and I can guarantee you that I cannot tell what color they are when I'm pulling them over.
What do you identify them as when you pull them over?
What
when
do
you walk
mean?
when you walk up to that window? Wait. When you walk up to that window, when you look in that window, when you walk up on them, when your eyes see them, what do you see?
I see a person, whether it's a man or a woman.
You see a man. You don't see no color.
No, I never have.
All right, let me ask you a question. So just say if something get out of hand, just for God forbid, if something get out of hand, and you call over your radio, you don't know this person's name because it's out of hand. So how do you identify that person?
I think first of all, you should understand how traffic stops work. The first thing I'm doing, hold on, let me explain because you're trying to tell me my job.
Go ahead.
Let me speak.
Go ahead.
So when I stop a car, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run their plate because that's going to tell me who the car is registered to. Okay.
Right.
That's going to tell me. The second question when I stop and pull somebody over, depending on what they're being pulled over for, I'm going to ask them if they're speeding. I'm going to ask them, are they okay? Are they hurt? Is there an emergency? Because people do have that. Because police officers don't think, oh, you're just bleeding because you're another Hispanic or you're another black breaking the law. We don't. They
don't have names like that. Keep going.
Listen to what I'm saying. So now, if something gets out of hand, and I feel that I need help, then I'm going to call on the radio. I'm going to give them the description of the car, and I'm going to tell them my location at no time. And I can guarantee you, nobody goes on the radio and says, I need help because this male or female black is acting a fool. That does not happen. I promise you that does not happen.
Okay.
Now, if you want to talk about a foot chase and we're chasing somebody and that person happens to be black, we are going to give them
wait a minute. You just said, wait 1 second. Hold on.
This is what's wrong. Go ahead, take your phone call. This is honestly like real shit, not even trying to be funny. This is what's wrong with the black community. He identifies as conservative, which he has every right to do so. But this conversation, I don't like. Even when we were talking about it when I was on the live, I'm just like, I don't. That's not my mental process. I don't think like that.
They just don't understand how it works because they hear so much crap all the time.
No.
I'm talking to Suni for a second. We can continue our conversation.
All right, go ahead.
But I think that with the media and all the bullshit in the world, people will continue to push narratives that fit whatever their mindset is. That is the problem. That is currently the problem. Like, people try to tell me what I do as an officer, and I work in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in my city.
What's the most dangerous neighborhood?
There's several. I live in Chicago.
Give me one.
I have worked on the west side, Inglewood.
I'm saying they're predominantly what?
What?
They are predominantly what?
The west and south side of Chicago are predominantly black.
Why are they black? Why they just not people?
Because our mayor is a Democrat and she's a piece of shit.
No. You just told me. Wait a minute. You just told me.
They do not invest.
Wait a minute. You just told me don't go on a tangent about nothing else. So I asked you the predominant area. Wait. I said the predominant area is what? You say black.
No. You asked me Inglewood. What part was? You asked me about a particular part of our city.
Right.
Okay, but we have several parts of our city. I have a huge city.
Those people, the majority, the demographics of that group of people in that neighborhood, what are they?
And it varies from district to district. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I work in the heart of Humboldt Park. It is black and Hispanic, and it is white.
All right. They black and Hispanic.
I get it. Listen, I get it. Alex is confused, y'all. Alex, give me 1 second, please. Okay, Alex, trust me, bro. You confused. Here go the problem. I get what's going on now. This is why we can't get an understanding. You are under the impression that black people, or maybe black people in this chat room, refuse to say that black people exist or that we black.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
that's not the case. That's where you hold on. That's where you confuse that. We saying that we identify as Americans, right?
I identify as that too. I am an
Okay, so
American. I'm a
okay,
patriot.
right. Okay,
I'm a
hold on.
Trump voter.
Calm
I
down,
voted for Trump.
calm down.
I'm not
Okay.
against none of that.
All right, relax then. Just let's talk.
I don't know
So
if you can hear me. That's why I gotta talk loud.
Oh, okay, I got you. So anyway, if we saying we black, but we want to be Americans first, what's wrong with that?
Because it's like an ingredient in a pie. If it has sugar in there first, you know that's the majority of
okay?
the
So
ingredient.
you got kids, right?
Correct. 2 girls.
All right. So are you a man or a father first?
I'm a man first.
Okay. So what's wrong? What's wrong with us being Americans first?
Because when you're born, just say, I'm gonna put it as an example because I don't know how to get it around to where you can understand it.
Okay.
If you're born, just say your mother had you, but you got adopted and you went to somewhere else, Japan or whatever. When you go to that place, they not gonna when you go
Okay, you're a black baby. Okay, I get it. So what you okay?
Baby.
All right. So what you trying to do is you trying to control how people think and what people think and how they feel about themselves.
I don't think so.
Or you upset about it. Or you upset about it. So you upset because Suni identified herself as an American before she was a black woman. So why are you hollering and screaming then?
Yes, because
yes. Which one?
No. I'm not mad that she's American. And yes, I'm kind of disturbed because she identified as an American before she identified.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
When she was born.
So the next question is, why does that disturb you?
Because the best way I can put it is this. If you have to identify yourself to live in this world, in this America, everything that you do, you have to identify yourself. You have to identify. They're not going to ask you, is you American or whatever on your applications, or if you get in a house, or when your child is born, or anything like they're not asking you that. We should have a common goal, a common thing between a group of people who survived something that was terrible. We should have a common thing that we all agree upon. We never have a common core where we just actually believe in that we hold dear to. It's never nothing like BLM. BLM started off with George Floyd. George Floyd got killed. That junk done turned into crap. It's like some kind of freaking.
But you know why? You know why?
Because money got involved.
Because of what you just identified right there.
What?
You're upset. It bothers you that you can't get all black people to groupthink. And that's one of the biggest problems that black people got is that we want everybody to groupthink. And that is one of the most dangerous things that ever came through our communities.
Why is
groupthinking.
Why
is that?
Because we're not all the same.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear him. Let me hear.
Because when you group think, everybody's thinking the same way. And what if you wrong? Everybody got their own opinion. Everybody got their own mind. Right. Why are you upset because she don't want to identify as black before she identifies as American? You want her to be a group thinker.
Group thinker. Okay. Group thinking is based on the ideology. It's not based on the skin color because you cannot change your skin color. Just like a woman said that she a man, or a man to say that a man said that he's a woman. So
there's no such thing as black people group thinking? Is that what you're telling me?
No, that's not what I said. I said
I know, but I'm asking you.
Is there
a such thing of black people group thinking?
Right.
Okay, that's what I just said.
Right.
So all them big words, no, that don't mean nothing to me.
But no, what I'm asking you is, you saying that group thinking is wrong. That's what you said.
I said it's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's an ideology. Yeah. If someone get an ideology in their head and they think about it and everybody they drink the Kool-Aid and boom, it's dangerous. But you can't, how could you compare group thinking to the way you was born? You
don't get that, man? You don't get what I just said?
No. I don't understand because you're not even thinking when you are black. When you come out, you're
no. Listen, you want her. Are you black?
Yes.
Sunni black.
Oh, you asked me that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm black too. Merlin black. Okay, so you want Sunni to think just like you, just like the rest of the black people.
So, and what is that? Because I'm asking her to not.
Yeah,
I don't get what you're saying.
you.
So you saying that it's wrong?
Why do you feel justified to tell that woman how to think, man?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
So why are you upset about the way she thinks? Is that bothering
Why
you?
do you feel like I'm upset?
Because
you told me. You told me that, and you told me.
I did. I said I'm upset because she.
Yeah. So when we get done, just rewind it, and then I'll probably play it back for you.
Yeah, play it back.
So yeah,
I
ain't gonna play it right now, but you'll see it later.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever traveled outside of the U.S. ever?
Yes.
And when people look at you, what do they see you as?
If I don't speak, I'm a black man.
How are you going to assume what they see you as? You're making that assumption, not them. You didn't ask them what they thought. You assumed, hey, they're looking at me. They think I'm a black man. Do you know that? Because when I get approached, as an American, they look at me as an American. Japanese don't say, hey, you're black. They say, oh, an American.
9 times out of 10, you living in a certain area in Japan.
You don't know. I don't live in a certain area. I live where all the locals live.
My dad spent 45 years
I don't care.
the military. I done been look.
I don't live on base.
Look, this is y'all taking it the wrong way. See, we can't have a common goal on nothing. This woman just stood up here and explicitly explained to you when she go to a certain district in a certain area, these people, they're not people. She ain't pulling up and saying, hey, I'm in the people district. She ain't saying I'm pulling up in the
If it's predominantly black, my guy, you say it's predominantly black.
She didn't say a dog was driving the car.
I was cut off because we got kind of cut off by your conversation, but you never let me explain in detail. I never said anything about that. You asked me specifically if when I pull people over, what do I see them as? And I said to you people, you can rewind the tape. That is exactly what I said to you. I don't ask them their race. There's no need to ask them the race. Then you came back and said, if I get on my radio, what is it that I say? And I told you I never give a description that they're black because their plate is already running my computer and goes to my dispatcher. Right. So they know where I'm at and they know what car I have pulled over.
Right.
And then you got a phone call and we got interrupted. So no, I did not say.
Go ahead, Shelly.
So no, I did not say that. So you're taking my words and twisting them. I never said that to you. I said when I look at people, you're muted right now, so I can't hear you right now.
I'm muted.
It sounded like you were muted. I couldn't hear you for a second. But so when I go to a car, when I pull somebody over, first of all, I don't know what color they are. I don't know because I don't have X-ray vision to see in their car. I don't know. And when I do pull them over, if I'm pulling them over, I'm not pulling them over based on the color of their skin or on their gender. I'm pulling them over because they broke the law, period. And guess what? If I'm in a particular area, since you want to talk specifically about areas, even though the area I work in is Puerto Rican, Mexican, black, and some white. But if I pull a person over, guess what? For the most part, all my traffic stops, for the most part, are going to end the same way, regardless of gender, regardless of race. Because
but this is the question I'm asking you. I want to ask you a question, though.
Sure.
When you're in your patrol car, how do you? I already know the answer because I have a lot of people that I deal with officers all day, and I have a lot of people in law enforcement. I'm not just speaking off the whim, so I know what I'm talking about. So I'm just not spitting the jargon out, but I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
When you run across a person.
When I run across a what?
When you run across a person.
Okay.
You don't know their name. You don't know who they are.
You're right. I don't.
You don't know if they name Bill. You don't know if they name Ted. You don't know if they're a Unabomber. You don't know if they're a rapist. You know nothing about this person.
You're absolutely right.
When your eyes lay up on that person, you immediately identify. I know this for a fact. You identify when you. So you telling me when you run across a criminal, you don't identify who they are?
No, I don't. I don't identify them by their color. I do not identify them by their race.
You say a 5'11" man.
This is the problem. You identify people by the race.
No, I'm asking you, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
What do I say to who?
When you dispatch, you say, I'm on a whatever. I have a 5'11" male out there. That's all you say?
Why do I need to tell the dispatcher who I have? It's a traffic stop.
No, I'm saying when you go into a neighborhood. Let's say if you on a call to a neighborhood, right? Okay. And you pull up in your patrol car, and you see a group of people hanging. You know how the shit go when you're pulling up.
Okay, so you're talking about two different things. We were talking specifically about traffic stops. Hold on, let me. Okay, if you want to have an educated conversation, then we can have that, but we can't cut each other off.
All right. So how do you identify a person in the car when you pull them over when you don't know who they are when you're looking through the window?
Again, I don't have to. The first thing I ask them is for license and insurance.
And so you never ran across. There's never been no officers where when you pull up on the scene, this person he just tripping today. He don't want to roll his window down. He acting stupid. They giving you lip. I mean, everything might be hunky dory where you at. I don't know.
It's not hunky dory where I'm at.
So I'm asking you, when you pull up on a person, you get that person who just ballistic, and it happens. Okay. I mean, I'm not placing blame. I know.
So what you're asking me is if I pull someone over and they're acting like an asshole, and how do I get help?
How do you, like, if this person's ballistic, this person's acting stupid, he's not complying, he's not giving you the license, this person just acting erratic, you see him about to flinching, he tensing up every time you grab him, he tensing, you can feel his muscle tensing, you know this dude or female is about to run or whatever on the scene, so you calling it, you need backup. Whatever, come to the back or whatever the code you use. Come to I need backup over here. Boom, person take off. How do you go over dispatch and say, do you say a 5'11" male in pink shirt, blue pants ran? That's all you say?
No. So okay, again, now let's be clear because we are both right in what you're talking about. So I want to be clear because you are talking about two totally different things. Now, if we're talking about a traffic stop, he's in the car, so I don't have hands on him.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
He doesn't want to get out of the car. I'm calling for a supervisor. I don't need to say that he's a male black in a car or a male white or a male Hispanic. I already ran the plate. The dispatcher knows who the car belongs to. And any officer who is safe is going to give your location prior to that stop.
Right.
Okay. So all I got to do is say, I need backup. And guess what? They're coming.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now, if I pull his ass out of the car and he starts acting like a fool, or we get into a fight, then we're going to get into a fight. It's going to be what it's going to be. If he takes off on me, which is what I was trying to say to you earlier. Now there's a foot chase. That is the only time we will give a full description down to the color of their shoelaces, but not because they're black. Do I want the world out there looking for just a male?
No. I see what you said.
I can't hear you.
I don't know something. I don't know what the hell going on.
Okay, now I can hear you.
It keeps showing muting on the damn. I guess they playing. Man, Sony playing with the mic, man. She made me sick.
I couldn't hear you.
Stop playing with the mic, man. But what the fuck I was about to say, man. Okay,
but listen, she identify him as a person first, man.
That's correct. But like what she said, when they get into it or whatever they run, she give the description down to the T.
Yeah, but we talking about first. First, she identify him as a person, because if it was a dog, she gonna dispatch and be like, "I'll be damn, a dog driving." So it's a person, right?
But she ain't gonna say the damn dog is black.
Yes, she is. It's the motherfucker. It's the dog driving this car. It's a dog. So she identify him as a person first, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But by law and by legal translation, through anything you do in America, when your ass get booked, your ass black. You ain't American, you black.
See, and again, I think that mentality is a big part of the problem.
Right. That's my fucking point. That's what I'm saying.
But that's how you think.
The four of us don't see that. The four of us don't see what you're seeing. That's why we're trying to have a conversation where we can get to a medium
the reason why we can't get to that is my perspective. From my perspective, the reason why
Exactly, your perspective. But I'm telling you, as the police, I'm telling you what I do. I've done this for 24
that's what
years.
I'm saying. But as a code, the code of who you are. I don't care who you are. American, Chinese, Spanish. I don't care who you are. In this system that we have set up in America, you have a code who you are. That's just what it is.
Well,
I mean,
what you are, not who, what
you are, not
right.
who. What
exactly?
My
what?
bad.
I think that everybody does. I mean, I think for the most part, our problem when we start pointing people out basically by color, that's part of the problems that we have in this world.
That's my issue. That's
And
what
I
we
just
need
wanna-
to change.
And I just want to very, very clear, like, let you know that I was listening to you guys talk earlier. And so I pulled out my passport and I pulled out 5 birth certificates, actually 6, because I have 5 kids. And mine goes back to 1972. Race is not on it.
Your race not on mine's on there.
It's not on it, and race is not on the passport.
I was born in 79. Mine's
I
on
was born in 72.
70.
I was born in 72. My kid was born in 88. My other kid in 91. The other one in 96. 2003.
Even on my daughter's birth certificate, it has one of my daughters mixed. My second daughter is mixed, and my first daughter is full black.
That's a different kind of birth certificate there, bro. Mine ain't.
Well,
Mine don't say that.
I ain't got no race on mine.
While you guys were talking about it, I went to go look because I was like, wait, does it have race on there? And I looked, and it's not on my passport. It's not on my husband's passport. It's not on any of my children's birth certificates.
I wish I had I'll show you. It's on mine.
I even went back further than mine because mine is the oldest birth certificate, and that was in 72, and it does not have race on it.
Here's the other thing. One more thing. Every house you apply to go and buy, they ask you first, are you a U.S. citizen? Every question that asked of you first, the very first question they qualify you as is, are you a U.S. citizen? Then they ask you, what race do you identify as? You could put down, I'm white. They would never know, nor do they ask you to clarify or quantify it. So the government doesn't identify you as black unless you tell them you black. And they identify you first, like Suni says, as a U.S. citizen or an illegal immigrant or a green card holder. And I have done all 3 phases throughout my life. None of them have ever asked me first, are you black? Well, since you're black, are you a U.S. citizen? Never once. Never once. The first question is, are you a U.S. citizen, to know whether or not they can find your ass throughout the U.S. citizenry. If they can't do nothing with you. The next step is deportation. Not whether you're black to be deported or orange to be deported. You're a U.S. citizen first on every questionnaire.
So now you know what?
Hold
up. You, number one, you insulted my intelligence, and I do not like that kind of shit on my show because I'm respectful. You said I thought I was in company of intelligent people. What happened is you don't understand where we're coming from. I see exactly where you're coming from, but when we're telling you I don't identify as black first, I'm American, that doesn't lower my standard of intelligence. So real shit, I don't care. That was some crazy stuff. You did. Don't play with me.
Who said that?
You.
I told you exactly how I felt about you not.
I don't care about your feelings. I'm talking about mutual respect.
You can't put words in my mouth. You can't say that
Never mind. I thought this was going to go smoothly, but it's okay.
Your intelligence was lower because you identify as American first or whatever.
No, because we weren't understanding you. You felt like people weren't understanding you.
No, but you know what, Stoney? He was talking. Really, he was talking about me. He was being sarcastic.
I don't care. Even you.
Yeah, he was wrong. Dude, my birth certificate is right here in my hand. It don't say nothing about no black.
Man, I don't know what kind of birth certificate y'all got, but I'm gonna make sure when I pull out my birth certificate, I'm gonna show y'all on my birth certificate that some bitch say black. My birth certificate say black.
You need to take that back, Doc. That ain't right.
I have a question for you, Alex.
In fact, I got 1, 2. Let me see. Let me check this one. Let me be fair.
So my question for you, Alex, is because Suni is proud to be an American.
Me too.
why is it not okay for her to be proud American first and black second? And if you feel opposite, where you feel like I need to, or that's just your preference that you want to be black first and American second, why can't that just be okay?
I'm not saying it's not okay. What I'm saying is this. There is, how can I put this? There's no getting around the color of your skin in America. There is no getting around it. In order for us to do anything in America as people of this race of people, the only way we are doing it is because they passed laws to allow us to do that. That is my issue. Now, the issue is this. If we was considered just people in America, if we was truly equal, why do there have to be laws passed in order for us to vote? Why does there have to be laws passed for us to freely do certain things or buy houses in certain areas?
Why? Because you had jackasses that ran the country, okay? You had idiots that were intolerant. They got Africans and they treated them like shit, bro. You had that element of people.
We have advanced.
But the other thing too is we were not American citizens. Understand that. America grants citizenship. It's not given to you, it's granted to you. So even as a slave, just because you were freed does not mean I, as America, have the right or I have to give you citizenship.
Right.
So by law, I can tell you what you are in my country. Perfect. Right. Now, having known that, America will grant you the right to be called citizenships, right? You're a right to be called a citizen. If they don't give you that, they don't even have to issue you what race they think or you think you are. So when slavery ended, they had a choice to either give you citizenship or not give you citizenship and send your ass back to Africa, because they could have done that. It wasn't done. All right? Wasn't done. Some fought for their freedom, and many of them never became citizens until way after the fact. Some of them were posthumous citizens.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to say, oh, it's all about being black, that was the only identifier because you were not a citizen. The instant you became a citizen, that's what you were first. Period. Because they have translated you now from a immigrant to a national. Once that transition happened in history, you are no longer identified as black. Your first identifier throughout the American history is American first. We, in our cultures, have taken it one step further and said, well, I want to be something more than just a citizen. I have to be a black citizen, or I have to be a white citizen. No, you don't. You can just be a damn citizen and be content with that. No, we have to somehow put another caveat to separate everybody again. So no matter what we do, and it's not a white man thing. Trust me, it's not a white man thing. Because if it were only a white man thing, people in the ghetto wouldn't call themselves black. If black people were around each other all the time with no white men around, they would not consider themselves black. They would find a different term. But they do. Why do they? Why? Why do they?
Because that's what we identify by code.
Why?
Because that's the law of this land.
No. Don't have me that.
That's what we want to be.
Don't have me that.
You think so?
Don't have me that. It's a badge of honor now.
I just want to be to tell you
that's what we want to be. Look, bro, listen. First things first. When you come into this world, you come in as a person. This birth certificate proves it. It don't say nothing about black or white or none of that shit.
I'm gonna send.
Dude, listen, man. Listen, we don't have to go through that. That's kind of what you're doing is you're making a dead argument because I got 4 birth certificates in my hand right now. I don't have no reason to lie to you.
I mean, I don't know how I don't know shit.
What you mean?
Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live?
I'm saying on mines.
Where do you live?
Bro.
I know, but okay, that's your situation.
Right?
So you mad because
mad,
okay, it bothers you or whatever the word you use.
Yeah, that's better.
That we identify as Americans before we do black. Well, so did the country. Identified as Americans. That's what this birth certificate it says. There's no black, white, or none of that stuff is on my birth certificate, bruh, or my kids. I'm looking right at them. I got them all. I got 4 of them right here. I'm only missing one.
And I can't answer it. I don't know. I'm just telling you what
okay,
mine.
so what I'm telling, so the point that I'm making to you is that this country identify us as people first, as Americans first, or they would have never gave me a birth certificate, right? Me or my kids. This says that I am a person. So why could you be disturbed or disagree that we want to identify as Americans before we do black?
Hey, Sunni. Hey, Sunni.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Bring that up, will you? This is the Louisiana birth certificate.
Uh-oh.
Pull it up.
Tell me what you see there and don't see there.
Mother, father, location. There's no race there.
No race, right?
You can
Ain't
see
that odd? Ain't that odd?
There's no race. There's no race on anybody's birth certificate.
Okay. I just thought maybe I was retarded.
Send it to my my message. So
It's a Google search, bro. It was right there. First instance, right there.
6, 7.
And I got 2 passports
You
right here.
send it.
Yeah, see, but you know what, man? See, this is the problem, man. When you so mad at America or so mad at white people,
Why you keep saying that?
I'm just saying people. I ain't talking about you.
Oh.
When some people become so mad at America or so mad at white people, they put these things in their heads. They put it and they come up with these illusions that's not true, and that's the problem right there, bro. I'm not saying you doing it. I'm just saying people do that.
My problem.
I'm saying you do it.
I just explained to you what my problem is. My problem is this. In order for, let me see, what is the last law that they passed that allowed black people to do so?
When was this?
People, hold on.
You do
Okay,
realize
just like-
black people
just
got
like
their
that-
rights
just like
before
that,
women, right?
Just
You realize that, right?
Huh?
Black folks got their voting rights before white women did.
Yeah, I know that. But what
So-
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
what the fuck I was about to say? The crime bill, right?
94 crime bill.
Okay, come on.
We just talking about everything because you saying that. I mean,
No, I'm ready.
y'all
I'm very familiar with it. Go ahead. I'm listening.
okay. The crime bill disproportionately affected who?
Black people.
But see, that's my fucking point. That right there, what you said is my point. That when you say black people, so this is my whole issue with it. It's not that I have an issue with Sunni not identifying with it, but what I'm saying is I can't really see you, man, because I'm like my screen small. When we identify as that code, that's a code. Like all that stuff is a code, like black, white, or whatever. That's a code that goes into a system. Just like they have to go every 10 years or 5 years for us.
What does that have to do with people Americans wanting to identify as American before black?
Because you just did exactly what I was trying to get.
I did not.
Because I said the crime bill disproportionately affected who? You
Black
immediately said black.
Yeah, because it did. Black people. Okay, so now, what's the point?
I don't know. I can't get you to understand where I'm trying to go with it. That's the problem.
Tell me what your point is.
No, it's not a point. It's a problem.
Okay, what's the problem?
Because if we don't if we're American first, right? We're American
first. Yes,
we're American
first. That's right. Because
correct.
this the first thing I get is my birth certificate, and this don't say black on it.
All right, we're gonna go with that. We're
Okay.
American first. Every
That's right.
law on the land.
Oh, so now you agree?
No, I bet this. No, see, that's why y'all think I'm.
Okay, I'm asking you. Do you agree that we Americans before blacks?
No, I think I was
black.
born black before I was American. I'm just gonna put it like that.
No, but do we identify, or are we identified as people, American people, or blacks first?
We're considered American people
First, right?
Correct.
Oh, well then we in agreement then.
But see, that's not my whole linchpin on this is the code. Like when I asked you about, you know what I'm saying, who are disproportionate, you said black people, because we it's subconsciously in our head know that we are black. But the problem with
it's consciously in my head that I'm black, not subconsciously.
Consciously. Okay.
Yeah. I'm conscious of that.
But that's the problem. Because
that I'm conscious that I'm black?
No. The problem is that the black word, the black people, the word black, in order for us to do anything, to have, buy a house, what I'm saying? In some districts, we couldn't even buy a house because of redlining and all that stuff.
Okay.
The only
I bought a house. I bought a house. I'm living in it right now.
The only reason why that is, man, my dad, dog, look, never mind.
No, go ahead.
My financial stuff it doesn't have nothing to do with none of this. But what I'm telling you is that is the problem.
That I bought a house?
No, you trying to fuck with me now.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The issue is our who we are is code. Like
it's code.
Yeah, okay. Like in order, like that they have to vote in for us to be able to vote. Obama signed the bill to continue us to vote. That's like a code. It's a code in order.
Obama did what?
All right, after I think it's 5 or 10 years. Don't quote me. You can pull it up. It has to come back for re-election for us to be able to cast votes. You know that, right?
I heard about that stuff, but that's some.
But has our vote counted? Has our vote counted?
Shit, not this year. Fuck, they tricked us.
That was white and black altogether. The black vote has been counted. So whether Obama found a discrepancy and fixed it.
Hold on. So go back about the house thing. You said about blacks and houses. What was you saying?
Back in the day was redlining.
No, we're talking about today, man.
Right. But like you don't like history, but you just told me, you said I don't dig with history. I stay what's in front of me because
because redlining did not stop me from buying a house. And when I bought this house, guess what they wanted? My money. Nobody never asked me was I black or none of that.
I'm not saying that, bro. None of this shit affected me because my dad owned as much land as the eye can see. My dad's
wait a minute. He black? Is he black?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell he do that?
But that's not the issue. That's what I'm trying
to say. It definitely is the issue. It definitely is the issue now. For sure, it's the issue.
And then guess what? And guess what else? Guess what else?
You
privileged black man. Hey, privileged black man. Hold on. Privileged black man. Can I say something to you? Privilege. Can I say something to you, man? Can I say something, please? Please, can I say something?
Go ahead.
And then look at your black ass.
Shit, I hate that.
Let me finish, man. Now look at your black ass. You sitting in that big ass room with all them big computers, talking on the phone, talking shit. I think you at work.
Listen, oh my God, we are amazing in America, bro. I promise
we are. But what I'm trying to get us out of is that the code, that black code. They shouldn't say we have to go lobby Congress in order for us to be equal. That's all I'm saying. We shouldn't have to lobby Congress to vote. We shouldn't have to lobby Congress.
You're right. But you know why we do? Because these are the things that we demand. These are things that we demand. We want this. We want that.
We Americans.
Because we have an illusion in our head that these things exist that really don't.
What? Like what?
Like it's going to be difficult for me to buy a house because I'm black. Like I can't get
no.
Like I can't get a job. Hold on. Let me finish. Like I can't get a job because I'm black. And you sitting up in there right now. You got a big time job because that's a big ass all them computers. You got something going on. You know what I'm saying? You making good money in there, and I guess you got that because you black.
That's not the issue.
Well, what's the problem then, bro?
Y'all think that I got a problem.
No, you mad at white people, man. And you don't want to admit it.
No, I love white people.
Oh damn! I heard that.
My child, look. Let me tell you something. My child is mixed.
You got me that time.
I have a mixed child. My child is white.
You got me that time. You got me
good. So then it sounds like what it sounds like to me is you're trying to like hold on strong to that victimhood mentality because you keep talking about the past a whole lot.
No. I want. This is what I want. This is honestly what I want. When I went to school for political science. This is what I want. What I want is for us as people, not even black people, just as a people who know that what happens or whatever happened back then. But as a people, I want it to be that we are American. We are truly American first. When I walk out my door, anyone else or anything, I mean, come on, we're not blind to it that there are some pockets of racism in America. We're not blind to that. So my thing is that I want equal protection as a people. I don't want to have to lobby Congress to say identify or allow us to get funded for HBCUs. I don't want to be like, well, we have to go up for funding for HBCUs because they want money. No, that should be automatically funded just like any other Ivy League school.
Why? Why?
Because it's an institution there to uplift our culture people.
Why?
Why? Because don't you need smart? I'm okay, but I'm not that fucking smart. They got people out there that's smarter than me that can do things that I can't do. So we should want to put money toward those people and help them.
Why?
Because it helped the race.
Why?
Why is race an
Because
issue?
your ass won't get sick. You get sick and go to the hospital. You got somebody smart to take care of your ass.
Okay, but why is it that they should have money set aside for black colleges? Why?
Why should we have black colleges?
Because we pay taxes. Because we pay taxes, bro. You know, like the federal funding for schools. Like, why do they have to go up every 1 to 2 years? When Trump signed the HBCU in, that's what I like to do. He signed the HBCU in for 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Why do we need black colleges?
Huh?
Why do we need black colleges? I think we just get rid of everything. Don't have no black nothing. Black college, you get rid of that.
I mean,
affirmative action.
In a perfect world, yes, I agree with you.
Well, that's what you're aiming for, is a perfect world. So we got to start somewhere. Might as well get rid of it all.
But first, we got to start with the black thing.
No, just get rid of it.
Being that we are coded as black.
No, we're gonna get rid of all black. No black, no nothing. We all people now.
Then there would be no use for funding for HBCU.
Okay, so then there would be no use to identify as black, especially before we identify before we are Americans. So we're Americans first.
Exactly. That's
okay.
So
you just said it. I like you, man.
God.
You're all right.
My whole point is I don't feel like we should legislate Congress for as a people saying that we are minorities. We can't help ourselves. We need this extra help.
I don't either.
That's where I'm going, bro. So if you could take that code out, if they could take that code out, that this is a black person on the application, this a white person on the application, this a Hispanic on the application. You know what I'm saying? You got to hire this many people to diversify the company. If they could take that out, we would all be American first.
That's what we saying, bro. But okay, listen,
you weren't saying that.
Yeah, we were.
We was Americans first. We saying we Americans first. Well, you agreeing with us, but you do know. Listen, we all on the same page. You agree with us, and I appreciate it that you came clean, you kept it real. But you do know you switched it up. That was a good switch up, though. That was a good switch up. I like that. I like that, Alex. You the man. You the man. I like that. Just keep it real, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a real quick story. Real quick. It's a really short story. Okay, one day, me, Merlin, and I think it was one of my guys was on the show, right? And Merlin started talking before I did, right? And I said it right on the show. I was like, damn, I'm glad he went first, because I was gonna say some shit that I was gonna have to backtrack on. Oh my God, so keep it real. Listen, so keep it real. Keep it real. We helped you with your problem. You changed your mind.
It's not a problem.
I know it ain't. That's what we're trying to tell you. It ain't no more. It ain't no more.
No.
You fixed now. You've been rehabilitated.
Hey, y'all think that I'm totally.
You got red pill.
You got red pill, right?
Hey, you just don't know. You just don't know how patriotic I am.
Everybody patriotic ain't red pill, dog.
No,
it's
but
a difference between being patriotic and red pill.
I want the system across the board to be equal.
The thing is, we already see the system as equal, though. That's the problem. The reason we can call ourselves American first is because we have said to ourselves, we are ignoring the system. We have already moved away from that.
I know you can verbally say that. I know you can say that, but you still have to go. And when you do paperwork,
no, I don't.
I say you can say that.
And I can physically not put what race I am. That's not required of me.
They can't make you put it on there.
Make me answer what race I am. They don't. That's not a required thing of any form at all. Anywhere in America.
They didn't even ask me, Merlin, when I bought my house. I promise they didn't say, "Hey man, is you black?" I probably be like, "Hell yeah."
They do not have the
Well,
right
maybe
to ask
I'm
me
the only
what race
person
I
that
am.
did this. Hey, on your application, did they have? Oh, you saying that they can't make you sign that piece on it, identifying who you are?
No, they
can't
cannot.
make
No.
me do jack.
Okay, cool. I understand it. I get that. I get all that. I'm saying that I understand all that, but it's still a code. Like if we
That
can,
I don't have to fulfill. If none of us fulfill it, they ain't gonna know.
What did the code say? What's the
they'll know
code?
your ass when you walk in there that your ass black.
And if they and guess what? And guess
Pretty sure
what?
I knew when I
They
woke up too.
they still got to sell them in the house. They still got to sell them in the house. They do it every day, man. I know a black realtor that he sells houses every day to black people.
But I guess where I'm trying to go with this, because I got to add my kilowatts up. I guess where I'm going with this is the world will be a better place for me. For me, just speaking for me. If the kids that's up under us would never know a world with race. Let me tell you something funny that my daughter did. One day my daughter come from school. Listen.
My man, I like you, Alex. You are right.
Let me tell you something. So my daughter come home, right? She say, this little boy was pulling my hair. I said, what little boy was pulling your hair? I said, what, it was a little white boy? She's like, no, daddy. She said, the little boy was pulling my hair. I said, what do you mean? The white boy, the black boy? She said, no. She said, daddy, come here, let me show you something.
Right now.
Look, check this out. She went to the room. It was so brilliant. She went to the room, got a crayon. She said, daddy, this white, I'm talking about the boy.
Yeah.
Blew my fucking mind. Because it wasn't a concept about the skin color. He looked at this person as a person. So what I'm saying is that code. Yes, we grown people. We know, you know what I'm saying, where we lie because we have developed. We understand where we at. But when the kids go to school, they become indoctrinated. So therefore, they understand the code that I'm black.
Right.
White. So
okay, but
go ahead.
But what did you teach your kids they were? Americans, right?
Yeah. But
okay. Ho. I got that ass now. Hold on. You know, you told them that they was Americans, right?
Yeah.
And afterwards they'll find out that they black. So what were they first, my man?
American.
Huh? What were they first? I'm listening.
Shut up.
All right. So, I told you.
Hey, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Don't start crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
You got red pills.
No.
Y'all crazy.
Yes, sir.
Alex, man, you the man, dog. I like you, man.
Nah,
you all right.
Man.
Okay, hey, not that we cool. Can I get a job, man? I want to work where you work.
Hey man, as long as you can do these vultures, bro, you can be up in here.
I mean, I can clean the tables and stuff like that.
Shit, nah, we don't need none of them.
I got a question for Alex. Alex, so basically you want the same thing as we do, like for people to look at each other as Americans, not as Hispanic or black or anything like that. So let me ask you, how do you think the majority of the black community would feel about that?
Good question, Shelly.
I have the answer.
Question.
How do you think Black Lives Matter would feel about taking your race?
You know what you want?
I don't Black Lives Matter in my equation because let's go back to the, like.
Well, I wanted to break it down to smaller groups because to talk about them all.
I don't like Black Lives Matter because they got hijacked. It got hijacked. The whole whatever they was doing is.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100% on.
So,
but how do you think the majority? How do you think Black people would feel about eliminating that?
Please don't say nothing. Give me 1 second. You can't.
You can mute yourself, I think.
I don't know how to do it. Hold on.
Bruh, he wanted to argue with me so bad. What? What the fuck is that?
I honestly think they'll be lost.
No, they call you a coon. You're a coon now.
I honestly think they'll be lost because
you're a coon now.
Now you're a coon, dog.
Now
You're a coon. When you first came on, you was a real nigga. Now you're a coon.
Hey, I've been one, bro. Ever since I started flying my Trump flag, bro, it's been on.
No, but earlier, trust me, earlier when you first came on, you was a real nigga. Now you're a coon, dog. You just like me. Welcome to the club.
You have joined the ranks of coonery.
Wait, hold on. Say it again. Your phone broke up on me.
You've been cooned, bruh.
I'm a coon.
Yeah, you're a coon, just like me.
You are coon. Hey, you are now a trash panda, bro. You are a trash panda.
I've been disowned, so it ain't nothing y'all can say.
I'm proud. Hey, Alex, man, listen. It was a guy. I forgot. He was from he was from another country, Jamaica, I think. He was the most. I was so proud of him.
Your phone doing that stuff again, like it was doing.
He's funny as shit, bro.
Every time you saying something important, your phone go to doing it like you talking in a fan or something.
How is it now?
See,
coon and friggin'.
Coon. See, I was okay.
Say by the bell. Coon pansy. Oh man.
This dude is fun.
He's funny as shit. He's always in my comment section. What's up, Black? I'm like, what's up, Alex? He's like, I can't sit here and watch you talk about Michelle Obama. He's like, no, I can't watch you do that. I'm like, why?
You don't want to talk about Michael?
No, he's not like that. He was like, I gotta stop watching you, Suni, and I like watching your stuff, but I can't watch this.
ain't he the most guest you ever had? He win the most proud award. Ain't you proud of him?
Yeah, because he ultimately said what I was saying.
Yeah, he sure came around the bridge. And then look though. So he done taught his kids to not be black. But look, I'm the same way.
That's what you're supposed to teach them. That's just
you're supposed to teach them that. I don't teach my kids that. I don't teach my kids that mess, man.
You just happen to be that at this point. That's where you were born. You can avoid that shit. That's just what you is. But
it's not important.
I was like, bitch, shit, let me go get my folder. I had to fill out receipts and shit.
It's all fake.
Oh, so
that's Hawaiian.
The original victim we had, this character right here.
Oh, that was a shame we couldn't get him on.
Was that Kenneth?
That's Kenneth.
What happened to him?
He chickened out.
He wrote me that long Phil to Ebonics message.
Did he have a different name at one time?
Where he at?
I don't know. Where's he at? He's in Chicago, Illinois.
You showed me his profile before, but he had a different name.
He lives around me.
I took pictures of his profile last time, and I got a couple of videos off of his page.
He thinks that I am. Look, I said you all cap. I gotta put my daughter to sleep.
Oh god, you got so much to do. Next I gotta wake her up. I gotta cook.
Yeah. You know what it was?
I'm sleepy.
I challenged him like I do all of them. You want to talk shit? Okay, let's go. I want to talk to you verbally. Then he chickened out because he thought I wasn't going to do it. I was going to be scared, but that's not how life works. So he wrote me this long, beautiful message, and it was just full of straight Ebonics. It's not, you can't even read this.
Man, I'm so proud of you, Alex.
Can you like blow it up? I want to read it.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Can I practice, teacher? Can I practice read it to you? Yeah.
What she said, she broke up.
No, we said we proud of you, man. Where you from, man? Where you from, Alex?
I'm in Louisiana, man. I live in Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
But man, I'm all for being American, bro. I'm a fucking patriot through and through.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you, I ain't never had no bad times. Let me tell you that. I come up good. I ain't never had no bad times. But the thing I really want to change is, which I already said, is the code. If we can change that code, we'll be better off. I'm telling you.
But you know what, Alex? Let me say this, if you will, for real.
Kentucky.
We come from two different lifestyles, but you're familiar with the lifestyle because you're in Louisiana, so you're no stranger to no type of lifestyle. I grew up thinking that there was this big old code existing and going on, and that held me back. But once I came out of that mentality, I was like, man, I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding myself back. It's a mental holdback, man. And we can live just like everybody else live. Man, listen, bro, you are living proof. So my suggestion, I'm not trying to jump on you, I'm just keeping it real, right? My suggestion is that we don't continue to teach kids and to teach people that they're being held down. We are up. Like you live in, and I'm sure your situation, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm sure your situation is probably better than mine because I had to work to get to a certain point. No, you are at least a second generation of success. I'm a first generation of success. Okay. So when I pass it down to my kids, you know how to, you understand what I'm saying. So we ain't got to go through all that.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, instead of teaching these kids, look, you held down because you black. It's a code against you. You
That's
this, you
bad.
that. I know. Yeah, that's dangerous. We need to start teaching them. Listen, man, come here. This is how I did it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we need to do. You can do it. You know what I tell my kids, man? I tell my kids, listen, you gonna be way better than me.
Exactly.
Not one time have I told them you're gonna be held back or it's gonna be harder for you because you black.
Right.
I tell them that you are intelligent, you smart. What's in you is in me. I put something in you, and if I made it this far, you can be a whole lot better than me because I'm gonna show you how.
Correct.
When they go to school, they don't look at their friends and say, "Oh, she's white, she's better than me."
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They go to school and listen. And I did a test. I should have recorded that shit. If I knew I was gonna do podcasts, I'd have recorded it.
Yeah.
I asked her one time. I said, "What?" I said, "How many white how many white kids go to your school?" She was like, "Huh?" I said, "White kids." She was like, "How many white kids?" Like she
they
confused,
don't know.
right?
They don't
And she's
know.
smart as hell. So I'm like, "Well, how many black kids go to your school?" She was like, "Black kids." I was like, "Yeah, black kids." And she was thinking, she was like, "I don't think there's any black kids in my school. I've never seen a black kid in my school."
Right.
So we don't teach them that stuff. We teach them to be Americans first. We teach them to be people first, because the minute we tell them, listen, you black, let me show you what they used to do to us. Now they feel beneath white people.
Bro. Oh
You know what I'm saying?
God.
So all that stuff that we say we need to teach them, all this history and all this other bullshit, it's irrelevant and it's unnecessary. And I tell people, here's the proof in the pudding all the time. And I'm not trying to brag because I know there's other kids smarter than mine. And I believe, you know what I'm saying? I really believe that, but I believe I got some pretty damn smart kids and they are doing great.
I want to ask you a question though.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this just doesn't, trust me, when I'm asking you this shit, well, when I'm asking you this, is kind of like a devil advocate kind of thing.
Okay, I'm ready for that. I'm good for that. Go ahead.
What do you think about, since you said history is not a good, you know what I'm saying, we shouldn't teach history or nothing like that. Well, you didn't saying that we shouldn't. You saying that it's kind of like not a really like big thing. So what do you think about all the statues and stuff that they tearing down?
It don't bother me at all. I don't even have a second thought about it. I really don't. Honestly, I don't even think about that. It means nothing to me because, man, I'm so focused on, man, listen, man, I'm on a mission, bro. You know, I come and I'm not glorifying nothing, but I'm keeping it real with you, man. I come from the gutter. I'm proud of myself. When I sit on my couch today and I look out my window, I feel proud of myself. I come from the straight up gutter. And when I left my hood, I left people that I love in a gutter. You understand?
See, I never.
So hold on.
Sorry for saying it.
No, I get it, but let me explain something to you. So when I hear talk about somebody tore down a statue and all that, man, I don't give a flying F about that stuff,
My
man.
partner told me that.
You know what I'm saying?
He was like, man, people don't. You got to stop thinking like that because people don't. You know, most people don't have time to be, because we come up different.
We come up different, bro.
Sit around and think about shit
I promise you, I don't have time to think about that. You know what I think about every single day of my life, man? I think about what can I do to get myself to that next step for my wife and my kids, just in case I hit the dirt tomorrow. Because one day we're gonna hit the dirt. We don't got time to be thinking about no damn statue. Or what some white people did to some black people 300-400 years ago. Man, I don't have time for that, man. I really don't.
None of us.
Yeah,
do.
but well, I hear you on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a big history buff, and I like my history. I like history, period. But the thing about some of it is that you kind of have to find out where you was at before you can get where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And I know people say don't dwell on history and stuff like that, but I
Listen,
think kind of.
let me give you a scenario, man. And I'm not trying, like I said, this is not a conversation about me trying to look down on you, none of that. But let me give you a scenario, man. Even simple, when you learn how to race, you know how to run track, they tell you to take off and go to the finish line, and whatever you do, don't look back. Because if you look back, you might see something that intimidates you. If you look back, you might see something that'll make you angry. If you look back, you might see something that'll bring you down and slow you down. Go forward and get done. When I win the race, I don't have to say, man, you know how I won the race? Because I kept looking back, because I knew my history. Listen, if you want to know your history because it's interesting and all that, that's cool, man. I'm not going to tell my kids that you can't learn history. It's okay to learn it. But I don't think it's necessary for me to force that bullshit down their throats in order for them to move forward in life and be productive citizens and God-fearing children. I don't see that. It's not necessary. It's not, man. And we got to get out of that thinking that that's what's important. That ain't nothing but a distraction. Because now we sit here thinking, well, I got to teach my kids, I got to be black. I got to keep it real and thorough. Soul brother. Man,
I guess when I say that I got to teach them that they black, I guess I'm using black because that's the prevalent word to use for us as a people. I guess that's the code that they gave us. But you kind of have to identify with. Well, I know identifying with America. Yeah, I'm American.
You know my kids identify with? They identify with my history, with me. I promise to God. This happens all the time on the way to school. Daddy, tell us a story about when you was little. We've been sitting out eating. Daddy, tell me a story about what did you do when you was 5? Do you remember when you was 5? Tell us something. And certain things I tell them and certain things I don't because they're not ready for that yet. You know what I'm saying? But some things I'm going to have to tell them because they're going to hear it. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't have to teach them this stuff in order for them to succeed. And we got to get that out of our heads, man. If we want to tell them something, tell them that the good things they can do instead of what the bad stuff, man. We don't need to hear all that shit, man. All right, I've been going. Okay, Marlon, I'm sorry. I'm done. Marlon, like, calm down, Corey. My turn.
No, I will never calm down because I don't have a calm button.
Oh, we know you don't.
We know you ain't got no fucking calm button.
Here's the thing about me and history. I don't think we need to dwell. And you were given that analogy about running. I'll tell you something. You may not look back, but you will remember what you did wrong to not do it again. That's history. FYI, there are 2 different ways to look at history. I may not look at history and see slavery and dwell on it. That's the poor way of looking at history. I look at history and say, yeah, it happened, and let everybody know, yes, it happened, so that we don't ever forget, like communism happened and end up right back there again because we forget.
Exactly.
That kind of history you cannot ignore and say, well, I'm living for what I've lived for. And you can't have your head that way. Because if you live for what you're living for and forget what people are doing around you, your ass going to have nothing to live for because you did communism. So when I teach history to people, I want people to learn from history so they don't do the same crap again. So the statues are there as a visual reminder of what not to do, which is why I care about it not being torn down.
Exactly.
If I'm running a race or doing the gym, or when I did karate, when I was doing self-defense, if my sensei said, when you throw that kick, the history of you throwing that kick is you twist your hip the wrong direction every time. And he'll remind me of that every time until I do it right. And he said, now remember how that feels? Now remember how it shouldn't feel. That's still history. Right. So when I see history, and I know exactly what Corey's saying. Corey's saying, I live in a now, and I should dwell on the history.
Right.
But I have to use history to not repeat history.
Correct.
That's how I teach history. I want them to know exactly, look back as far as the Arcadian Empire. Go all the way back. Because even back then, they did dumb shit that you can't be doing now. Exactly. You know? And if we don't, we will end up like what you see kids today who never learned their history. They have now that these millennials, these retarded kids, where they're coming up and handing out and free, and they don't look back at their history and realize, you know what free brings, right?
Exactly.
That brings a lot of chains.
Exactly.
You know? This is where Joe Biden will say, I'm putting chains back on you. I don't want my kids to live in that mindset. I want them to understand that the history is what it is. Just remember, don't do that.
Right.
That's how I view history.
So keep in mind when I say history, I'm talking about all this old black.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, I understand you don't want to dwell on it because I mean it's not beneficial anyway. You know what I'm saying? When they make the movies and crap, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's right. Beneficial.
That's right.
You don't want to forget that kind of stuff, like them tearing down the statues, and you kind of forget they can easily slip that crap.
No, but you was asking me what do I think about it, and I told you I don't think nothing about it.
Okay.
That's my personal. Yeah, because I don't need a statue to remind me of nothing. If I put it in my head and I can look it up, you know what I'm saying? But that's my personal opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't knock nobody. Like other people have different feelings about different things. That's how I feel.
Right.
I promise you, I didn't feel no type of nothing when I heard about them statues getting to. I didn't care. I don't care.
You a statue, you know that, right?
I thought
you know you're a statue, right?
Yeah. I'm a.
No, but you are a statue, and if you come down, people are gonna know something was missing.
Right.
Yeah.
Dr. Chu is a statue.
Yeah.
Because he is a living monument to a history between you and him, right? So when he goes, if someone is supposed to take him out, it would matter to you.
Yeah, because I know him and I love him.
Right.
But I don't love no statue.
No. You're missing the point of what I'm saying though. He is a living monument to you. There are some people like historians, like, me, that look at the statue and see it still as a living monument because it's a representation of something.
Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah, that's why I said that's my opinion, and I don't mind if somebody else like it, but that's how they feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, it ain't nothing. But I don't care. Like if somebody say, "Oh, I whatever the statue," that's fine. That's your opinion. But to me, it means nothing. To me.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna try to convince nobody to think how I think of it because everybody different.
Right. Hey, shit, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, but that's shit. That's all I'm saying, man. I just think
American.
You been red pilled, man.
Hey, I read it. I didn't know where y'all was going.
But you do understand that we're Americans before we black, right?
Nah, I'm black from America.
Well, why didn't you teach your kids that? Because you want to teach them better. You want to teach them. You a real man. No, you a real man. You're a real man. This is what I like about you. You a real man. You said I might be a little messed up in the head, but I ain't gonna teach that to my kids. I love you, man.
You said you want to get rid of the labels. Like you're 100% for getting rid of the labels. So why don't you start that with your children? You said that you're against labels. Like you want them to just get rid of the labels, right? And I said, well, we all want the same thing. We all want to be looked at as Americans. So what I'm saying to you is like, we all have to do our part. So why don't you start that with your children? And I'm not attacking you. I'm just asking you a question.
No, that's what I'm saying. When she brought that crayon out and did that was kind of like, had the wheel spinning like we are just people. So then that in turn pushed me forward to the legislating part. Because the legislating part is the part when they go to school, when they're young, they indoctrinate them to say they're black, white. Not probably when they're in kindergarten or something like that. So
now you understand Sunni then.
I never y'all take it.
Bro, I'm just messing with you.
That's a big pill.
But Tony, I want to address, can you put that Janet conversation, Janet Schultz, her comment up? Janet. I think she was talking to me. I want to reply to her. How about burning down housing? Did that matter either? Yes, that did matter because people live in those houses.
Down houses did that.
Yeah, and that holds a stronger value to me than a statue would.
How about burning down?
Yeah. Because what did she talk? I guess she talking about like it didn't matter to me that they was taking down the statues. That was what she was talking about. So she was saying, well, what about them burning down? She's putting, I think what she's doing is comparing how I feel about a statue and how I feel about a house, somebody's house being burned down. And those are two completely separate things.
Compare that.
Yeah, that was my point. That's you know.
Shit, you burn my house down, fool. I'm living in this house.
Right.
Nah, they don't.
I don't live in a statue.
Exactly.
I don't know about that. You live in the Statue of Liberty.
Land of the free, the home of the brave, baby.
That's right. We're Americans first, baby. Right? Americans first, right?
Man,
Americans.
I still got. Hey, look, I gotta hold on to something, man.
I'm Caribbean.
That's okay. You can let it go. You can let it go when you get off the live. But for right now, you.
Oh shit, I'm all the way out there now. They already know me. They probably pulling up.
On record now. You are on record now.
Comment?
Man, you know how many times
What'd you say?
Can you highlight Praise Jesus' comment?
What say?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, this was nice.
Oh yeah, man. I like. I'm the type. I'm not gonna shy away from a great debate. Oh, I'm gonna get in there on your ass if I feel like I'm right.
No, but you came around though, man. That's why we love you so much.
I was already there. I'm just trying to get. Sometimes you got to tear it down to get it back up.
Oh, you was helping us out, right? You was helping us out.
Yeah.
I got you, my man. I feel you.
It's the paper part I'm talking about.
I feel you. Wait, don't run. Don't run. Come back.
Oh, my bad. My phone. I can't soon turn my phone off, man.
I didn't do nothing. Let me blame me.
Hey, man.
No, but conversations like these need to happen. That's why.
Oh, most definitely.
If a troll is like, yo, I want to come on your show, I'm like, yo, I will make you feel like you're getting the royal treatment and I'm about to destroy your ass. I'm going to treat you.
My thing is.
It's fine.
Oh, you know what? Oh, that's why I said that.
Don't start over. Don't start over, man. Damn. We've been there for 2 hours. Now you finna start over. Come on.
No, because Sunni and some other, that's what they were doing. They were talking about Michelle Obama.
Yes, that was us. That was a hit squad.
I said, man, we shouldn't be talking about that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hey, Alex.
Did you say
Alex,
Michael?
I was with you at first, man. I was with you at first.
Uh-huh.
I was there.
You gone?
I'm gone, man.
You gone?
Oh, I'm gone. You know why? Let me tell you why.
Obama was a piece of shit.
Oh, damn. How you know I was going to say? See, Marlon know me too good.
What anybody say?
Don't get Marlon. See, I told you Marlon was smart. He know me too good. because Michelle and Obama are a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
They're piece of shit. And I'm offended. I'm offended by them because they sit up there because they deliberately and intentionally help destroy the black community.
Facts.
That's why, right there.
Facts.
And they sold us out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why that word black.
Michael.
This is Michael. Hey, there he is. There's that good-looking man.
But look,
ain't no woman.
Man.
Come on now.
The reason why I don't like dissolving into that type of stuff because it's just like the black thing, it take our focus away.
Hey.
Well, and because we're emotional, we get emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because we get
I
emotional.
don't though. I just say she's a man and I keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that when you have those type of conversations, we need to, regardless of someone's color, because we have to look at each other like Americans, and you gotta call someone out on their bullshit.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. And I'm like, man, I say what I need to say, what I think is right in my head, but sometimes it might be wrong. But that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah, but your feelings don't matter.
My feelings about that code, it matters. If they were, I'm serious.
Are you going to change the world with your feelings? If I feel this, so I need to change this. Is that what's going to change the world?
I really want to lobby that. I really want, because that code dictates a lot about a lot of stuff that get done with black people. You know what I'm saying? That code. If we didn't have to identify or sign or whatever we doing, we didn't have to specifically say what we were. You would just be known as an American. You won't be known as this race or that race, or when the cop pull over, you got this right here and blah blah blah. Or when you go to the courthouse where we have a black suspect here, all that code. That code is what's
you starting over, Alex. You starting over again?
It's just an adjective.
I really want us to pull together and change that code.
Well,
But it's just an adjective.
You know how we changed the code? You know how we changed the code? You ready?
Go ahead.
We changed the code.
That's I said.
By stop acting like damn fools. We changed the code.
I don't think we acting like fools.
We're not.
Oh, you tripping, man. I guess you ain't seen the black community.
You think we're acting like fools?
I know, yeah.
Oh, you talking about all the rest of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about us. I'm like, hell.
No. We are right.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about us in general. We have to change the code, man.
Right.
And in order for listen, man, it's the same scenario. When you walk in somebody's house and it's nice and clean and everybody conducting themselves, you will stop and be like, should I take my shoes off?
Exactly.
And then you know how to act. You don't come in there cussing, smoking and drinking. Right. You come in there accordingly because you can see that this is a respectful household. And that's the same way humans do when they see people. You know, I done lived in a house where people come in and just start cussing and go in the refrigerator and get something to drink and start smoking.
Don't tell me you one of them. You can't in my refrigerator when you go in my house.
Oh no, you got to sit down.
Oh man, why do people do that? I never understand that.
What going to your refrigerator?
Yeah.
Man, that's some crazy shit to me.
That's ignorant.
That's crazy?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's so ignorant. That's ignorant.
But you got people.
Like, why you go in people's refrigerator?
Listen, you got people that'll do that. But even those people, like I got a cousin, he like that, right? He cuss, he want to smoke and everything. But when he go in my mama house, you know what he do? He sit down and he be quiet because he know the environment. He know how it's carried there. And if we want to change how people walk in our house, then we have to fix our houses accordingly.
Correct. I'd agree with that.
You understand? And listen, man, I had to check myself the other day, right? I was riding down the street and I was dead wrong. I want to throw something out the window. And you know what I did, man? And I had to check myself. I waited until I found a yard that didn't look, you know. I was like, not finna throw it over. Then I stopped though. I said, damn, that's messed up.
Look at this boy.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the way our minds think. And until we fix our yard and fix our houses, people are never going to respect us.
But to tell you the truth, man, I'm going to tell you something that you might not know. Growing up, I had never been around white people, what I consider white people. I never knew what a white person was because when I was growing up, it wasn't no white people in our community. Our whole, where we live, our whole parish, it's nothing but black people. Black people ran the school. Black people ran the stores. Black people. It was black. When I found out what a white person was and I touched their hair, is when I went to the city, and I actually, Roosevelt High School is Roosevelt Middle School is where we moved. But
And then what happened when you touched it? He was like, "Ooh, I like her." No.
It wasn't like because I had always seen them on TV. I had never. This motherfucker.
You got white kids. That's what I said.
Hey, now just so you know,
after I got older,
right? Alex, I want you to know we didn't start the Michael thing. That was not us. That was him.
I seen some with Rosie, not Rosie.
There he goes.
That old woman name.
Listen carefully.
When Michelle man.
He said Michael.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Well, when Michelle man.
I think he was on something, bro. I'm surprised they still let y'all put that up. Shit.
Hey, Joan Rivers got whacked off for exposing him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to say. Joan Rivers.
Hey, trying to say, I got a better one. I got a better one. That's even more clear. Here we go.
And men and women of the finest military in the world.
Here we go.
Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael, and I also want to acknowledge
right
today.
Oh, who is Michael?
This is my boy.
Listen carefully.
Michael and I also want to acknowledge.
Right back one more time.
Today. Deborah, Michael, and I also acknowledge your son Jack.
Yeah, it's Michael. Say what you want.
Hell Oh no,
Man,
Hey,
man.
hey, did you get? I think you got red pill.
It's a boy. Poof! Yay!
Hey, my name has been Michelle for 48 years, and my husband and I have been together for 18. He ain't never called me Michael. Never.
oh right, that's kind of
Ever.
That's like me. That's like my wife and Yolanda. I'll be like, "What up, Yogi?"
boy, y'all straight retarded.
So, Alex, did you get red pilled?
No, actually, I was
Why
trying to
the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Stop it.
Oh, that's stupid.
Come on, man.
When you dead
red
wrong. You are wrong.
But look,
Boy,
hey, well, you gotta give Alex a round of applause.
boy, y'all
Yeah,
crazy.
Always
Y'all crazy,
So you got red pill, right?
Michael.
I guess I got red pill.
All right.
I guess I got red
Another
pill.
W.
Michael Knight.
Hey, but yeah, but you know, I mean,
It's not a conspiracy, man. He said it. I'm just repeating what his husband said.
yeah, I ain't never seen
His
that.
husband said Michael. I'm just saying what he said.
That's what he said.
I already knew something was strange about it.
You ever seen a
There's
pregnancy
other-
picture? Go ahead, Shelly. Sorry.
No, I was just saying that's not the only one that's out there, Alex.
No.
There's several others where he makes that mistake.
Oh man.
It's not the only time.
Damn. Hey, don't send that to my phone. I gotta make another. I have to make another page, man. They
Hey,
blocking me left
Hey,
and right.
Michael. We cool now, right?
We
We
cool, Yogi.
Okay.
He quick too. He quick. He's quick.
Yeah, he good.
He's quick.
So now can I ask you a question now and get an answer?
What's up?
Do white people dictate who we are?
There you go. I knew he was. I knew he was going for it. Boy.
I was messing with you, man.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
Can you find a pregnancy picture of Michael?
No, you
Oh,
can't.
man.
It doesn't exist.
It don't exist. Do it.
Mm-mm.
Not even infant pictures of them children.
you know, I never got deep into the Obama and them because I think they sold us out.
Oh,
They did.
I really think they sold us out, man.
And then you know how they sold out the hood, man, with a cell phone, bro. We that easy.
Right.
Them church, with them,
Obama.
free cell phones.
Obama
A
phone.
cell phone, man.
ring, Obama phone.
See, but
I
you
got
know,
my Obama phone.
you know, that's why I say we should have structure, because as soon as Obama was in office, everybody was kumbaya. Hey, they didn't push no issues, they didn't push no legislation, they didn't push no paperwork, they didn't push no crime bill, they didn't push all. They was happy if he got that song Al Green. They was cool with that. Now when Trump get in office, oh, y'all want to have demands. Oh, we need this, we need that. So what makes you think that the person who has the same skin color as you, who we consider as by code black, he did nothing for us? But you got this Caucasian man in there who didn't grow up around us, but you want him to put his neck on the line to change things for us. I think that was backwards, man. And I really think that Al Sharpton, them all of them, they about games, bro.
But we you know what, man? We slipped. We should have been on his ass, man.
Exactly.
We should have been on his ass,
Exactly.
and we flipped. Yeah, we let that get away.
Exactly. And now they want to talk about, we're gonna put slow Biden in to correct 7 years of his fuck up. Man, that sounds stupid.
Yeah.
That sounds stupid to me.
Man, I knew you were smart, man.
Oh,
I should knew you wanted that big ass office for nothing.
I'm looking.
Hey man, I don't know what the fuck I'm just pressing buttons in this bitch. Oh. No, I'm lying. Hey, I'm lying.
You work at a substation, don't you?
Huh?
That's a substation, isn't it?
Yeah, I have. I control.
Yep.
Well, we have another one over there. I have 6 of them I control.
My history is I used to build that for you.
Oh, for real?
All that stuff I would have engineered building it for you. So you can do
Devin. Devin said, okay. So if I think we have another troll, and I'm gonna address you before I get off here.
Oh, he cool.
If Michelle is a man, what is your main issue? You're a bigot. If that is your main issue, you're a bigot.
Bring him
You know
on.
what
Bring
a
him on.
bigot means?
No, bring him on.
Devin?
Bring him
But
on.
what?
Bring him on.
shit
Bring
with
him. Bring him. Send him the link.
Yeah.
I might drop. You know what? It's time to drop the link.
Nah,
Drop
he probably gonna. Well, we gotta let him get his
He
point.
probably just jumped in right as we said that part.
Right.
That's what we're talking
Here's
about.
my
Time to drop the
rebuttal
link.
question for him. If it's not a big deal, why you gotta lie about it? Why deny it? If
Hey,
it's so
look,
happy about it, why
this is for
deny
you,
it?
Devin.
Exactly.
This is for you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking
Shut up, bro.
And he said, "Oh my God."
Oh my God! Hey, that's sick. Hey, I gotta use that shit. Bro.
Get
Oh
out of
my
here
God.
whining, man.
That's stupid.
God.
And how it just cuts in on the conversation.
Send that mug a link. Send that mug a link.
I
It's the
dropped
dance
it.
for me. It's the dance for me.
I guess
don't
I got
take it.
listen, Suni. I guess I
What?
gotta quit. I gotta quit asking people questions. Them questions make people mad, don't they?
Yeah.
Shit,
No,
Alex got mad at me too.
Nah, no, because
Yes, you
try
did.
you try to trap me. I already know what a trap is, man. I know.
Hey, Corey's the trap king.
Exactly.
He said, honey, I'm a Trump supporter. Okay, well, you're
He's
calling
like
me
the
a
light
bigot
glass
because
Jesse Peterson.
you're calling me
Hey,
a bigot because I'm calling a spade.
Alex
a
said, "No,
spade."
I ain't answering them questions, man.
Click
you got
the
me
link.
twisted."
Bro, you a light glass Jesse Peterson. Come on now.
Hey,
You
that's
wanna
just
go
like
for-
that's just like Menace Society. You know you done fucked up, right? You
Facts.
know you shit, nah, yeah.
Hey man, hey, I was asking what dude question. Boy, that bug went off on me.
Oh, you're
Hey,
talking about
we need Manolo.
Rob?
We need Manolo.
Manolo's a clown.
We need
When
him.
you know what, man? You messed up my remix tape, Alex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't even do it to you.
They do it for practice. Do it for practice.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
So
No,
he's
no.
a Trump supporter, but he feels like
He
us
lied.
pointing out the fact that Michelle is a man is being a bigot.
Bring him on. We can talk about. No, that's a
Being
good
a realist.
conversation. No, for real, that's a good conversation.
I dropped the link. Click the link, man.
Oh, okay, that's a good conversation.
Mm,
Click the link.
yeah.
That is a good conversation.
See, I'm typing in Michelle pregnancy pictures. I still can't find one. That's
I
weird.
haven't found one either.
That's weird. That's really weird.
I
Hey,
only
you
have
know they
one-
might didn't have a camera back then.
I only have one.
Oh my God.
Bro, if
Oh,
you
he-
can
See,
get
y'all
I'm
done drugged me into that shit. I'm not talking about that.
if you can find footage of JFK getting shot at close range, you can find a photo of Michelle Obama pregnant. I'm sorry, but
Marley,
know, right?
now
come on
Marley.
now.
Why you gotta break stuff down like that? You just done took it to
Hell,
a whole
if
other
you
level.
can-
Now.
If you can find video footage of the Wright brothers making the first flight, you can find a pregnancy picture of Michelle Obama.
Hold on. 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 All right. You have my full undivided attention. Listen, if you don't like what I'm talking about, take your ass to another live. Michelle came up. I'm talking about Michelle. Okay? I'm not one of those influencers that you're going to come on my shit and be like, let's move on. Take your ass to another live. It's that simple. Or get that negative shit out of here because nobody here is even operating on that. I'm done. Take your ass somewhere else. I don't give a fuck if you're a Trump supporter or not.
And also, you should come on here and talk to us.
Who this? You talking about this on the screen?
No.
Oh, because I think she might be thinking that. You might want to clarify because she might be thinking you're doing that.
They know I'm not talking to nobody over here. I'm talking about the ones in my.
I'm looking at it thinking, damn, Suni, she did all she said was this.
In the watch party, bro.
right? I'm like, damn.
His name is Devin Day.
I don't
Like,
see that.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was like, what is she reading? Because this lady didn't say nothing
I don't see
wrong.
nothing. Though. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm like,
I thought I
Hey,
said something wrong. I'm
You know,
like,
she was mad when she muted the mics.
exactly.
I was
because
like,
that's just I don't like that. That's just like calling somebody a racist when they're not racist.
But you
Just
are.
because we're speaking on certain topics and because you don't like the fact that I'm talking about her being a man, well, we already know that. Well,
Yeah,
this
I
guy
don't like
didn't know
cancel
that.
culture shit.
Big Mama.
Well, not only
Come on, bro.
Merlin,
talking
boy.
about you.
Merlin, stop it, man.
You said
I told you.
I thought you were talking about me.
I told you, man. She was all freaked. I could feel her fear on my end of the screen. Like that girl probably in the corner shaking. Like, what did I do? What did I do?
Oh man, shit. I was being quiet too. Like,
Don't. You're acting like a bigot. Take that. Nah, bro. Bye. Take that shit somewhere else.
No
Probably
opinion.
jealous
You
of
should be
what's
able
his
to
name?
discuss-
What's his name?
Devin Day.
He's
Hey,
jealous
Devin,
of
for real,
Obama.
Devin,
He's jealous.
Devin. I know Sunni's upset, man, but you can come talk. I like to talk about stuff. See, we talked to Alex.
Uh-oh.
Alex
Hey.
was going off at first, and now he
Listen
cool.
to the trap star.
Corey,
Trap
Corey,
star. I can
Corey,
hear
it's
your
too
voice.
late now.
Trap
You-
star.
No, you done give away your position, man. He ain't gonna fall for that now. You're not dealing with people who don't know you, bro. Okay,
Oh, man.
there's no cold turkey here. Okay,
Yeah, Devin wouldn't go. What Devin said, I ain't answer that question. You was a real politician, man.
Nah.
hello.
Devin, he's a seasoned politician.
Well, he's quieted down, so I hope I've made myself clear.
He not gonna come on.
Long ass fucking.
No, but I do seriously. I think we have a good conversation with Devin because I you know, Devin, come on.
Is he the same? Is that Devin from Knight Rider?
Knight Rider?
Remember the white dude? The old white dude was named Devin.
Oh, David Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff.
No. His the one that owned Kit. David drove it, but the old white dude.
Oh,
was Devin.
hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, bring your ass on. All right,
Yeah.
I'm dropping the link. I'm gonna give you an extra 30 minutes just because
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
let him run
debating.
it. I want to just.
At least 45.
Let's go.
Who-
I dropped the link. Hit it.
Yeah, it take a couple of maneuvers to get into that link too, boy. Like, goddamn, what the hell going on here?
Nah, you just gotta
who-
copy the link and then put it in Chrome and then boom.
So since I'm the nice guy, can I talk 21st?
I don't
He's
know
a
yet.
nice
We'll see.
guy.
I gotta gauge the temperature with this one.
So he said, I don't know yet. I don't know about that right now. Time for this playing games.
Man, I can't believe y'all got me in here.
Click the
Yes,
link.
you do. You feel good, man.
Distracting you from the heavy
you feel
load
like
of work,
you
man.
feel like a lot of weight is off your shoulders now. You feel good.
Took that red
Look,
pill.
look at him. Look. Get back.
Boy, y'all got me in here acting foolish, man. Cut it out.
Oh
We're
man.
one big happy family here.
Huh?
I said we're one big happy family here.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I'm gonna have to send you a friend request, man.
Click the
Go
link,
ahead,
Devin.
man.
The link is right there for you. Click it.
Yeah, I have to because I've been getting a lot of troll crap, man. Where my page been getting messed up, man. I kind
Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna say, "What's up, man? This Yogi."
for sure. I just do that.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna send you a message to ask you if you've been red pilled. Then you know it's me.
Yeah, it's cold red pill.
Do
Cold
it.
red pill.
Do it. They for real doing this simulation tonight, huh?
So it's a button on your thing. All you gotta do is push mute your mic. It's right down at the bottom. It should be at the bottom.
Oh, that was somebody at the gate. They doing this defensive driving for the officers out here. So they got to do some kind of crap where they in this machine and they drive and it moves and all. It's some crap that they doing over there.
Hey, look what Nate said. Look what Nate said to you, man. She's childish. Who is that, Studi? She's childish.
That's Nay. Nay is awesome.
She's childish.
Hey, I appreciate
Oh,
that.
man.
I appreciate that.
Devin,
Oh.
see, look, I'm finishing up work. Then I can. Well, I don't have time for you to finish up work. Sorry.
So
Oh,
how you have
now
you have time
he's
to
finishing
talk
the
crap,
work.
but now you
Yeah.
finish your work.
Oh, you finishing work? I'm working.
I gotta go wash the dishes.
I gotta change my socks. I'll be right there.
I'll be right there.
I gotta take a fresh dump, then I'll be down.
Well, you should have said nothing till you're ready.
Fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, now y'all got even Alex in on it.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They drug me into this. I'm like, I
We
don't
didn't
wanna
do no dragging. We didn't do no kind of
Hey,
dragging.
y'all kind of twist my arm a
No.
little.
You took your 2 feet and walked. Clap.
No, this one was funny. He didn't want to talk to me, and I'm trying to warn him. I'm like, dude, look, I'm being nice. You don't want to talk to Merlin, man.
Hey, you was just sitting there brewing like his stew was small, and I said, I'm gonna just go get him in there. Let's go put him in there. Let's get it going. Yeah.
I be trying to warn people like,
Hey,
you
I
want
like
to talk to
that
me.
shit. I like for a person to bathe with me and we can actually converse and then come to a medium and then we just chat.
That's what's up,
cool.
man.
That's America.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? When I saw you coming around, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm tripping. Wait a minute. I said, he here.
Here's the thing, right? So my wife heard me yelling, right? And she usually sends me a text. Stop yelling so loud. Stop cussing.
No, hey, she was finna bring that mug of blunt.
She was gonna hit me like.
Unplug the internet on them. Oh,
Here's the thing, and that's why my mom is too. They don't understand. Corey knows this, and I think it's a male trait. Part of it is a male trait. We could go hard, just like we're gonna kill each other, and 5 seconds later we're having a beer.
Hey, that's how it is.
About other people.
Yeah,
I don't think they get how we can do it. Like how? You're supposed to hate him now and hate him hard still.
That's how it is, man.
Good grown man can do that, man. That's I don't have no problem.
Crazy shit, man. We just have a strong opinion. Y'all just and then the gray come in. And that's how it is. That's America, man. I love it like that. You know what I'm saying? I love for people to have I hate that cancel culture crap. Where you say something, they feel like they gotta cancel you because you saying something that they don't like to hear. That stuff dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Dangerous. Just like the social media pages are doing now. Can't say nothing.
Just off topic real quick, because he was talking about cancel culture. Did you guys see the CEO of Goya? Do you remember when the CEO made a comment about Trump being a builder, and then AOC came forward like cancel Goya?
Mm-hmm.
I bet they didn't.
You know what he did? He made her employee of the month because his sales went up.
Wow.
I just read an article on it today.
Hey, Shelly, I was gonna say I bet they didn't cancel that because that season good to mug.
I'm telling you.
I was telling all my liberal ass friends, like, put it outside your door. I'm picking that shit up.
Exactly. Yeah. Goya, Goya's a good name brand. I like Goya.
Cool. Man, my wife turned me on to that. Boy, we rub that on everything. That Goya ain't no joke.
You making me hungry, boy.
So dude still cutting his toenails?
If he at work, he's doing some hard.
He's scared. Kenny's scared. Devin's scared. They just wanted my attention.
It was two of them?
Yeah.
Ah, man, come on, man.
They're not gonna really talk, man. You can't. Man, let me tell you something. When this person told me it was 54 states in the United States, that's when I figured I knew what I was dealing with when I was talking to one of these people. I said, bro, I just stopped talking to him. I'm like, bro, you crazy.
They're 59. I know, right?
No, you close to 60.
Hey, Alex, before you came on the show, man, I was so upset because I was just chilling, laying on my little couch.
Right.
And then I said, I got up, got all up, turned my little lights on and stuff, got on here, and dude ran. Then here you came. And then I got upset again because you wouldn't answer my questions, man.
Hey, I couldn't let you trap me, man. I knew where you was going, baby.
And look, we was talking in the private chat, like, man, this dude is dodging right now. He know what he's trying to say. He's trying to get you to say this.
You ain't gonna box me enough. You ain't gonna box me. I'm like,
but you know what's funnier? You know what's funnier? It's funnier when people run from the setup. That's the funniest shit in the world, man. I mean, you gonna run? You want
to baby?
Oh man!
I thought Alex was gonna say it's entrapment. I know all about entrapment. The police.
Exactly. But I'm gonna tell you something. I never experienced racism until I went to a city. Let me tell you the first time I experienced, but I didn't know what it was. Well, twice I experienced it. It was at school when this girl called me a coon, and I didn't know what she was talking about because I had never grew up around white people. I never grew up around racism where white people call you niggas and coons and stuff. So when she told me that, it was around the O.J. Simpson case. And when she told me that I was in school, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Because she said it was such authority, you damn coon. I was like, okay, cool. But I was wondering, like, what the hell does that mean? Until somebody told me what it was like, that's a negative thing. And then one night I was walking through the neighborhood and just out of the blue, an officer car pulled behind me. And I turned around and I put my hands up because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I grew up free. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff. And they jump out the car. Yeah, what are you doing? Why you put your hands up? I said, because y'all was behind me with the lights off. I didn't know you were gonna run me over. Something like what? They were like, what are you doing around here? Well, I live right around a corner around there. Start running right now. You know, they pull their guns out and start running. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But I didn't know because I never been through that. I never been through racism. I didn't grow up with white people, Spanish people. I didn't grow up with no other race but black people. That's all I knew. And that's kind of weird to me. It was weird to go into a store and see a white person in the store and you buying something from them, or you go to school and they teaching you, or you go fishing and it was just a totally weird thing. It was
That's
totally
crazy.
weird thing to me.
Yeah, see, we need to get back to some of them days, man. You know, it's like everybody cool and you sound like you grew up, you know, good, man.
Shit, I guess it was good, but
you come and your daddy was always around.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Definitely.
You ain't black.
You don't identify as black, brother.
You ain't black. You white. You grew up white.
No, he American.
Black,
no, bro, he American. He American.
Exactly.
You're
Man,
that's a black cracker.
Exactly. And what they call it, the Oreo.
Yeah.
Oreo. Yeah.
So where's the other guy at?
Man, it was weird. But
over there.
He's not coming. They're pump faking. I just give them attention to see if they actually gonna take the bait, but then they run. And I already know what time you on.
Yeah, it ain't. They not coming on.
Dang, man.
I got a dip. I have some very pressing matters to deal with right now.
Peace out. I'm gonna show a video Cash played. Apparently, this is a witness getting hot.
Peace out, bro.
I'm gonna find you on Facebook. I'm gonna find you.
Oh yeah, hey, $5, man. It was cool talking to you, man. You remind me of my partner. You remind me of my partner from St. Croix.
Well, I'm from the Caribbean.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Trinidad.
That's what's up. What's up. Yeah, you remind me of my
That's
partner.
probably why we don't have a filter.
Yeah, ref was crazy as hell,
boy. We don't have no kind of filter. We lost it. It got taken at birth. They see it, they're like, nope, that comes off. It's like a circumcision.
Mary, send that to my inbox.
It's a mouth circumcision.
I can't click it from here.
Oh man.
So I'll catch up with y'all guys in later.
Oh yeah,
peace out.
Peace out.
Peace, man.
Yeah, you're about to get a bunch of friend requests. I'm just telling you now.
Who? Me?
You. People are watching. There's a bunch of people watching. They're gonna be like, "Oh, he's cool." Friend request. You're about to have a whole new friend, like a different group, yo.
I hope I have.
Everybody's
all I can say is, man, is I'm so proud of you, man. I don't know what to say, man.
Appreciate it. I adore this trophy that you.
Oh my god. We got to play this video, and then we'll hop off.
All right.
Cash played this. He got it from Parlor. Sworn witness to Michigan election fraud has a hit put out on her. Home surveillance catches the murder on camera. Watch to the end because the hitman comes back. They have to scrub this now from YouTube and internet search engines. Really?
What?
Well, guys.
Saw that he sent me
they caught him.
Let's check this out.
Dang.
They caught him?
They had to, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Snap out of it, baby. Go get help.
Yo!
You coming to get her?
Oh my god!
I think she shot, man. I think she hit.
There was another gunshot right before he took off. You could see the muzzle flash.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. He killed her too?
Oh, she died? Let me see.
She was murdered.
Both of them?
The Michigan election.
I don't know if it's both of them. We would have to track that story down.
Where was this at?
Michigan.
Sworn witness to the Michigan election fraud has it here. Oh shit. Man, I'm telling you, man, this shit bigger than what we think, man. I'm telling you, this.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's huge, man. And we've been saying it from day one.
This shit. I think, you know what I think, bro? No, I don't think shit.
So
Say it, Alex. Say it.
No way. You know.
That's crazy.
Wow. Okay.
That's
it's
crazy.
Real. So
that's crazy.
Well,
hold on.
Put the video out. I'm gonna put this article out.
Hold on, Sony. So is it confirmed that he killed both of them?
I think he only killed the lady in the car.
I think that woman in the car.
Only the one in the car.
Yeah.
What happened to the lady? The lady in the house?
Screaming lady?
Nothing. Just traumatized.
I mean, but who ran up in there?
She ran it. The girl ran in the house.
The girl
she got out the car. Here, I'll play it again.
The female was in the SUV, and the guy was in that little S10 pickup truck.
Oh, but she made it back to the house.
Came back around, yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
And then he jumps out, and at the end, you see him shoot another shot. There's like a muzzle flash before he takes off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it's a him, I don't know if it's a him. I can't tell.
Hey, play it again, Sony, please.
Okay, hold on.
That's crazy, dog.
Man, all I know is we on our
Okay. Where are we at with it?
Okay, and one more thing. Who was the lady? Who was the lady that he?
I'm finding that right out. I'm finding that out now. So while I play the video. All these tabs are open. Fuck.
Oh shit, it's black. Oh my! Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's the female.
What is that noise?
That sounds like a dog barking in the back.
This was what, November 28th?
November, yeah.
Right.
Oh shit, this just a few weeks ago.
And the truck is sitting right there across the street.
Correct.
There it comes.
Boom. So she don't know this guy in the truck. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. I don't see no one else outside.
Now she's gonna come back around.
That's her coming back.
Yep.
That's him. Him or her, I don't know.
He gets out, but
there's a shot right here. See it?
Yeah.
Dang. Shit.
So did he get her or not?
Yeah, she said she hit. She said she
let me see. Daily Mail reports that the woman's injury were not life-threatening. Sterling Police Height Lieutenant Mario said that the woman is fortunate that she wasn't killed.
But see, they did show that, which I'm glad they did, but they had some rookie type. See, they yeah, he wasn't no real, like he didn't know what he was doing.
Right.
They won't disclose her identity at this time.
Well, they're gonna find his ass dead.
Oh, he dead?
No,
I'm
because he gonna tell. They scared if he get caught, he gonna tell.
Right.
They're gonna kill his ass. He's gonna wind up on the side of the road with a bullet in his head and the car.
Oh no, he already dead. He dead right now because he done went back to them people to try to get some money. They didn't killed his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to block her off and get out the car and run up on her and get her.
Yeah. He wasn't expecting for her.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Right. Botched.
He was actually scared.
He wasn't expecting the other woman to be there walking down.
That's right. Wow.
He was scared because he was scared. He wasn't no real.
He ain't a true thug.
No.
Right.
No, that's what he was, a street thug.
He wasn't a hit.
He wasn't no real, he wasn't no hit man.
Yeah, he wasn't
Because
about
that would have before a.
Yeah.
I think that shit would have been a little more cleaner. I don't know.
He'd have ran all the way up on her. That's the bottom line.
I know, right? Man, this is crazy. Hey, man, we're gonna lose. Man, we're gonna lose. Man, we on the verge of losing this country. And people don't see that, man. We on the verge of losing this country.
You know what, man? I do think, Alex, I do think people are starting to see it, even though they don't want to admit it. Like, you got to think, man, people ain't crazy as they play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they see what's going on now, and they starting to say to themselves, man, you know what? I think I messed up. But people not really going to admit it because still, and I'm not trying to regurgitate no argument, but you know, they still caught up in that group thinking. And they worried about what the next person gonna think and this person, so they not saying nothing, but they sitting back saying, damn, why did I messed up?
Yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah, we fucked up. Because now you can see what they doing. Soon as the AP said, okay, he won, they start coming, oh, you know what? We're gonna start doing mandatory vaccinations. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do they start showing their hand, man. Mm-hmm. They start showing their hand, and now everybody's saying, man, we might have messed up.
Yeah. And you know, shit, they got the wall up now, so your ass just can't escape to go up toward the border wall because the fucking wall up. So, I mean, what you gonna do? If these people actually switch over and let Biden get in and all debt becomes China debt and they have to repay that, man, they're gonna literally come to your job and try to stick you with that needle. You're gonna take that shot. And that's where the breakdown gonna come in at.
That's where it's gonna be a major problem.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. But
gonna be you not black, you not
and
white.
You know how I know people realizing that they messed up. I'm gonna tell you, because after the AP said he won, you know, most people think that he really won. That's what they believe. Yeah. That's their reality, right?
They really think that.
Do you know that I had more hate mail in my inboxes
before?
Now, guess what? Crickets. And this after they think he won. Exactly. So you got to know that they messed up.
Exactly.
And then how many people would have had Sunni people coming on here and saying, oh yeah, I messed up.
Yeah, it's been a few of them.
They messed up, man. For them to play along with that and assume that he won that position, for everybody to stick their head in the sand.
Yeah.
Just because you don't like him, man, I don't care if you don't like him. Okay. He holds a position, America. He holds that position. Yeah. He's the president. So you have to respect that seat. Even though you don't like your boss, you can't go disrespect your boss.
That's right.
That's his seat. You respect that seat till you get there.
And so that should have been my answer earlier when you asked me, so what's so dangerous about group thinking? The situation we're in right now.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, man. I mean, that's crazy. But you know, the thing is, man, and I get it because I used to be a group thinker. Mm-hmm. I used to be stupid, just like, man, them precious motherfuckers, man, they take precious, dog. You know what I'm saying? That same old stupid stuff, man. And then as soon as I came out of it, now I'm viewed as different. You know what I'm saying? You dirty, you know, this, but that's okay because I'm gonna take that. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't like that.
Man, hey, listen. It's kind of cool in a way because people stay out your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then and you get to see who people are. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I don't see how, I just don't understand how we fell so far into the popularity vote. We more into the popularity vote now instead of the hard truth, the hard facts, the hard paperwork. Everything is ran by what's more popular. If that decision sounds popular, we're gonna go with it. Even though in your hearts of hearts, you know that's not right. And I don't understand how we get to that point, man. Is people really that dumb?
Yeah, emotions, man. Emotions. It's all emotion driven, and that's the bottom line, man. People just and people don't want to face it. They just don't, man. They rather say that, you know, it's easier for me to call you a coon and say you stupid.
Exactly.
But the proof of the pudding is you got, okay, so we get I haven't really been as active, you know what I'm saying, as I normally was, but I know, like, for instance, I bet Sunni probably get at least 4 or 5 people hating a day.
I already know.
Oh, yeah.
But we might only get one person a week to come on, if that, one or two a month. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have anything
Because they don't, and they know, man. They deep down inside, they really know.
You asked them one specific question: what has Trump did to you or the black people group that was racist? Just ask them.
And they say, man,
Central Park 5.
you don't know. I had one dude.
No, I don't know.
Alex, Alex, you gotta go watch my remix videos. That's the first thing they say. So you telling me you don't know? No, I don't know. Tell me.
Tell me. Yeah, that's why I'd be like, well, Central Park 5. Bro, he going off the same information that when Breonna Taylor got killed, the dude up there, he didn't give all the information out. He has the same information like that. He just a citizen.
You don't know?
I say, bro, y'all crazy, bro. You got Snoop
bro,
Dogg,
you don't know.
all these people hung with Trump. All of a sudden, they went to the Trump hotel, popping champagne, Dom Perignon. Y'all used to pop Dom Perignon too. You know what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, Trump racist. Nah, you can't trick me like that, bro.
And look, and this is what I tell people. This is what I tell people all the time. All right, you win the argument. Let's just say he is a racist. Now what? Now what? And what?
Where we going with this? Where
right. Guess what, bro? They say the owner of Chick-fil-A racist, right?
Shit,
I still go to the drive-through and eat
boy,
it.
Boy, them macaroni be banging, boy.
You know what? You crazy, man. Alex is crazy. So quite early, he gonna tell me. I said, "I got you." He said, "Shut up."
I think WAP will say coronavirus. Oh God.
Oh man.
I like y'all.
That was it was a video someone put out. I'm not sure the details of it. I do know that Cash played it, and it was allegedly a victim, a witness that was targeted. I'm not gonna say that wouldn't happen because this is America. People get whacked and knocked off. Sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's going
I just
down.
don't like acting like that stuff doesn't happen. It's like,
especially behind certain husband-wife teams. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Benghazi.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look up some more information on that shooting, and then I will post it on my page. This was fun. The trolls I was supposed to have on chickened out because they're pussies. Yes, I said it. You're the P word.
Well, we got Alex instead, man.
No,
Alex was much better.
Him a pussy.
Why?
You can't call him that because a pussy is the most powerful thing ever. You can fucking and beat it up all day long, and then they have a whole child out of it.
Hey, it's good, ain't it?
Oh my God.
Ain't that strong, man? I'm just saying,
Hey, Alex, you better watch it. They're gonna hate you like they hate you. Because they're offended because he said to grab them by
yeah.
Now after that joke, they're gonna hate your ass.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, you Trump, you're grabbing them by the pussy. Oh hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but you listen to Cardi B talking about her wife.
Exactly.
That's okay.
Exactly.
Oh my God, man. Alex, something wrong with you, man.
Hey, they been told me I never could figure it out, so I'm here.
So it is what it is.
It is what it is, baby.
They were being vaginas. All right. So they didn't want to come on. Oh well, come back next time.
That's okay. Hey, I'm gonna have to do this again with y'all. When I don't work tomorrow, I'm off for 3 days and I come back.
No, you gotta bring a friend. Bring a friend.
You gotta play devil's advocate if you're gonna come back on here.
Bring a friend.
With us now.
Bring a friend, man.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. If you look at my friends on my page, I have like 50-some people. My last page, they crushed it. They completely Twitter. I can't get on Twitter no more in life. They told me I can't get back on Twitter. They said no, bro. You can't. I don't even have a Twitter page. They told me I couldn't get on it. I'm like, wow.
Oh man.
We'll do this again. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Next time we'll have some trolls. We'll get it in.
Hey, hold on. Before you go, Sony, Alex, hold that red pill up, man. Come on.
You got red pill, buddy. It's all right.
Oh, man.